I've had a whirlwind of a day, man. I've had a whirlwind of a day. It was a weird day today. But I'm here. I'm ready to do some keys. I have been outside pretty much all day. Don't mind doing whatever. Seal 17 Gambarino. Can do that for fun. Or we can look for an 18 Dawnbreaker. Be an interesting key. See what we find. We'll see what we find. Yeah, I've certainly had an interesting day though. Obviously starting stream a little late. It's not bad. Oh, okay. Oh, we got accepted into the Dawnbreaker just like that. Hi. Hello. Maybe we can do a 17 Dawnbreaker after the 18, because I'm assuming 18 fails. Sup, kitty? Hello. Yeah, it's been a weird day, so let's hang out. Let's listen to some music and do some keys. 18 Dawnbreaker. That's actually a pretty tough key. We're geared for it, obviously, but that'll be interesting. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. See if we can get that's Brazil 17, actually. If we get the 17 Dawnbreaker, then we'll be able to have Brazil 17. Let's see if we can do it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Dawnbreaker routing for 18. 18 should feel very similar to 17. Honestly, it should feel very similar. We cool doing a pack during boss RP. I think we'll do the pack during boss RP, probably. I think that's probably a smart play. As long as we're okay with that, then what I do is I take these guys out and we just chain this. And I kind of like that, though. And then we just add the thing where right after this, when the boss is flying down, I think we probably do this pack. Oh, that's extra percentage. I wonder if we would ever do... I wonder if I would change this route and actually try to do maybe like double Darkcaster in here. Because this all groups. You can do all of this. Not with the commander, though. Well, let me look at the percentage. What would happen if I added this to 10? I've seen a lot of Dawnbreaker routes. I'm kind of curious. I'll change it up a little bit based on what I see here. So this is like what a lot of people are doing. And then you can add just these two into this and you'd be fine. Or the two Shadow Stalkers here. I don't like adding the Shadow Stalkers into this. This pull's already dangerous enough. I really don't like adding Shadow Stalkers into the second mini-boss, to be honest. That would be the percentage here, though. So it's either that or with this mini-boss we add. I'm okay with that. Like we do like the pull 8. We kind of just like add these two. And then we have percentage. And you just fly and do this pack after. That's fine. Yeah, this wouldn't be that bad. During like boss RP. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do that today. Cool. I think this is a higher, like an 18 Dawnbreaker route. It's definitely a little faster than... It's definitely a little faster than the previous Dawnbreaker. Basically removes one pull, potentially. Let's go. I'll pour it over there, although I think the chance of success on an 18 is quite low. I don't think so. I think 18 Dawn could get a little spicy. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. You know what I was thinking? Because I got the ability to. Go. Good evening. Good evening, Kato. Well, I guess it's a little late, yeah. Dude, I was going to stream... I was outside getting my steps in. I felt like getting a lot of steps in today. So I was actually outside and stuff, right? Right? You don't have to read. No, it's all good. I've been creative this season. How are you doing, Kato? What'd you get up to today? Boom, boom. Let's go here. This key can get a little spicy for bear, depending. Should also farm out my reputation so I get the augment rune. First key of the day, 18 Dawnbreaker. I got some jitters, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, my head feels overwhelmed. Went to a friend's birthday? Nice. About to head to bed? Well, thanks for saying hi before you go to bed, though. Except for Gamora. Missing out. There's a lot. There's many green women. I don't have combat potions, do I? Should get some after this. Let's see, 18 Dawn. I feel like the timer is chill if we can just live, right? That's all you gotta do. You just have to be able to live this key. Yeah, I hope you had fun at the birthday party. Ooh, I've been going out more, man. It's strange. Yeah, it's like I'm still getting used to it. The fact that I've actually been wanting to go outside, it's a little strange for me. Like I'm very like not an outside person, as you all know. And the fact that I have actually been wanting to go outside, like I've been intentionally choosing it. Which is pretty wild to me. It's actually kind of crazy. War Stomp that one. Perfect. I love War Stomp sometimes. Occasionally, that's on me. Let that one go. Perfect. I'll kick the one on the healer. Nice double on the healer. We kick. Perfect. Trust me, this is not an easy pull to heal, because he's going to stone bulwark, but probably die. He spirit links, because he's a very aware healer. Okay, good. Because we actually ran out of stops and kicks there. I think we've overlapped a lot of kicks for sure. I'm not going to dispel that curse. I will dispel the next one. I will incap this. Perfect. I will emergency typhoon if I have to. Yo, this pull's not dying. This pull is not even close to what... Did we all save cooldowns, or like... This is living a little bit too long here. It should not be living this long. Dispel the healer real fast. I mean, I got back to my second bark skin. I held incarn too. Assuming that we just didn't spend cooldowns. I think you got a cooldown this on 18. That was actually like a minute and a half. Suspicious, not gonna lie. That was a bit too long without any strong kicks there. I mean, that was his surge. We'll see how this goes. I shouldn't have shifted bear form. I actually had enough rage for this iron fur. Well, it's okay, we got barking anyways. This pull as a tank, you learn to make a plan for it real fast, you know? Because otherwise you die. Okay, if our damage is low, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold... Watch that one kick. Good. I'm going to hold my Rage of the Sleeper to be extra tanky. I lose a tiny bit of damage, but that's on me. That one go, I'll kick next. That was on me too. Alright, let's see if I'm overlapping kicks with anyone. Doesn't look like it. Remember, you can die through Incarn if you get the beam plus you have the bleed on you. You can actually die through Incarn. Like, this would be it right here. But then I have Rage of the Sleeper to make sure I don't die. Warrior does not have Spell Reflect, so we go ahead and kick that. I'll taunt him back with Bark Skin. I don't know, guys. Our damage seems super suspicious. Super uber suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. Our damage does not seem good. I think... I don't know about this. This is suspicious. Very suspicious. That was a Lust pull with full cooldowns. Unless he didn't use his cooldowns there. I mean, obviously we're going to try as an 18, but it's weird. We actually have, like, no damage. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Dragon Riding. Be better. You could be better than that. I bark right now. Perfect. All good. Boom. Good luck with pushing. Thank you. Make sure I decurse here, too. Bam, 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 bam. I hope you have a great night, Cato. Thank you for coming to say hi. Oh my god, I just enabled auto run. Holy, I almost fell off the ship. I almost ran off the ship just now. That would have been bad. But War Stomp that one. Dude, I love War Stomp. War Stomp actually saves so many random pulls sometimes. Lunar Beam. I'll kick the mage. Decurse this guy. I was going to have a great day outside today. And then, so I forgot something at home. I had to come back and get it. And then I was about to leave again. And then it started storming. And then I was just like, okay, well, I guess we'll play WoW. I was going to be, like, super productive. It was a Sunday. I was like, Turbo Boost is in here. Not really worth doing push keys. I was like, might as well, right? Okay, I held Incarn for a whole long there. Yeah. When does rainy season technically end, by the way? Like, when is the actual technical end of rainy season again? Supposedly. So they say, at least. I mean, that's what everybody says. There's an end to rainy season. One may never actually know the answer to this question. Usually always finishes around Halloween. No, that's not too bad then. That's pretty close. I triggered my cloak there. Damage is super sus. The most sus damage I think I've ever seen for 18 Dawnbreaker. This is not good. This is really bad. Like, this is... Okay, so, by the way, let me go on a little rant while we're in this 18 Dawnbreaker about to brick it. I'll tell you. Well, when we're about to brick this key, let me tell you something. Everyone is so concerned about the DPS changes in Midnight, But Beastmaster Hunter currently only has 3 buttons in their rotation. And within the Beastmaster Hunter community, there is a lot of min-max. You sometimes get hunters who do actually no damage, and other times you get hunters who do top damage. So trust me, even if they reduce every spec to 3 or 4 buttons, you will still have plenty of skill expression. 100%. Clip it. Clip it. What's up, Tank Prison? Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the... I don't know what this is. I joined a random puggy. I have... the healer actually take that first bolt. That's funny. I have no idea, yeah. Well, so it's okay. It's not really turbo boost yet. This is Dawnbreaker is like the last key I need. I feel like I have a really good route for it. I mean, I think people have loosely adapted the route. I made like one change to it. So I'm not worried about the timer, of course. I'm not worried about living as a bear. Only the pull after this is scary, you know what I mean, though? Must be best bear tank. No, not even close. I've been lazy. I've been lazy this season. I've been super lazy this season. Like, this season in particular, I've just been hard chilling. I've been going outside. Isn't that crazy, Project Shinra? Yeah, when was the last time you went outside? WoW players don't tend to go outside very much. I've been going outside. Basically, here's the problem. You know the problem with my IO? Tank Prison. Avakin, you can tell me what you think about this. But here's my take. The second that a World of Warcraft player gets into a relationship, they automatically lose at least 100 points of IO. Non-negotiable. It's an immediate loss, and there's basically nothing they can do about it. Clip it and ship it. Clip it and ship it. These are all things to clip because I've been doing social media now. You know what I mean, though? Dark Ranger, BM Hunter isn't skill. It's all RNG. Okay, this is not RNG. There's a level which I kind of agree with you, and I'm like, oh, things could be RNG, but I don't think so. Oh. I think, I mean, we can go 17. I still need 17, actually. So we're going to res him in a second outside of these puddles. Oh, I hit Iron Fur. We'll res him when I get back. Yeah, you ever try Pro Pally? Yeah, of course. I play Pro Pally. I play all 6 tanks. A tank main. Tanking's my favorite role in World of Warcraft. I also play healers and also some DPS occasionally, but mostly I tank. I like tanking. Tanking is like the chillest role for me. Guys, I think it's like almost already a GG. I mean, the timer here is pretty chill, but, I don't know. You versatile, eh? Hey, I see what you did there. Oh. He's got Onk. This ain't going according to plan. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you a few things right now. This one here, this is not going according to plan. I would stay for 17 if they want to stay and clean it up. Oh. GG here, probably. I don't know if this is all RNG. Hard to say. Do they want to go 17 real fast? I still need 17 if they want to do it, but this is a weird group. I don't know what's happening here. Like, sometimes it just happens like this. Whee! Whee! Oh, I can fly, I forgot. Whee! Oh, that's a long fall. That's a long fall. Oh! No! Oh, there you go. I mean, we can go 17 real fast if they want. I mean, I still need 17. I don't know how many keys are up now. Do you think people are done with Legion Remix yet? I feel like, I hope so. But I've noticed that people are still playing it. They're gonna do, like, Mythic Plus keys for, like, a day or two. I wanna go 17 fast. Wait, who had the key? Oh, no, it was Hunter's key. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, that was such a weird key. That was not my key. That was such a weird key. Let me check something. Yeah. That. Yeah. Wait, Ray's doing a mythic raid? Should I do that? You know, should I actually go do... Wait. She's doing a mythic raid right now? Race Sunday. 5 boss mythic bonanza. 5 bosses. I don't know how to do the 4th. I don't know how to do Forge. Forge... I'm assuming this is not Fractalist. So this would be Soul Hunters. I didn't do any of them on Mythic yet. I have done 0 of them. I don't know how to do any of this. I don't think. I mean, I could... First 2 is not hard, man. First 2 is... Yeah, I should eventually do that. I still need, like, a few things from it. Actually, I do still need a few things from it. I should probably look for... Nah, never mind. I'll do keys. Can't be bothered. No interest. If I get really bored, what I'll do is if I can't find, like, a Dawnbreaker or something... If I get properly bored, you know what I'm going to do? I'll play Resto Druid. Or my Resto Shaman. Either one. But no joke, I wouldn't mind playing Resto Druid too. Let's do it. I'll play Resto Druid 17 Eco. Oh, I'm not 17 Resil yet. I am not 17 Resil yet. I should probably not run my own key into... Oh, those are decisions. I don't think I really mind that much. I just want a game. Today, like I said, today was a weird day. I had to go back and forth, be outside a bunch. I see the 17 halls, but I already have that. We timed it like 4 minutes left, so we won't get any out there. That's okay. Let's go over it and play a different character. Boom, boom. Do 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 do. Ba ba boom. Shinra, if you're still here, what tank do you like? You like Prop Pally? I have a Prop Pally, but he's not really geared this season. He's not geared, but he's missing... It's hard to play tank and healer this season if you want to play a different character. Resto Shaman or Evoker? Probably Resto Shaman up. Sub 7. Chilling. What's your favorite tank? Me? My favorite tank? Druid. Yeah, I wouldn't be playing Guardian if it wasn't my favorite tank. It's considered off meta and whatever. What keys am I doing? Good question, 7. I guess my Shaman is almost Resil 16, but I might have to go find a few more keys to do. Alan, if Guardian Druid was not my favorite tank, I wouldn't be playing it right now. I think people only play off meta if they're kind of passionate about the spec, right? Doom doom doom. If you're doing 15s, okay. The meta. I mean, hey, Alan, I'm in agreement with you, but that doesn't mean everyone else is, you know. And my Resto Shaman's like Resil 16, I guess, and he's 16 Aura and Priory, apparently. He's pretty geared, too. I guess I need to farm out the rest of my Gilded Crest this week. There's a 17 Dawnbreaker. Bro, I could heal 17 Dawnbreaker pretty easy. 17 Streets. I don't know. Resto Shaman's good. Shaman is good. I don't know if they'll take me, but Shaman is good if you want me. I'm like, what, 715? Is that low? I could spend my Gilded Crest here, I guess. What's up, Big Smush? Pretty good. I was going to actually do... I was outside earlier today. I was going to hang out with people. And I realized I didn't have my mic adapter. So I couldn't do it. Oh! If I really want to min-max and I'm not actually doing that many Shaman keys, I should wait till next week. Because I'm going to waste these crests. Actually. Technically. I'm going to get the 720 next week. See if we could just find like a Priory maybe. Until I get that Resil. I don't mind. Hey, Big Smush. I think I'm doing pretty... I was going to do... Like I said, I was outside. I was getting steps in. The Prop Pal get some good changes? I wouldn't call them good changes. I wouldn't call them good changes. I don't think I would... well, no, Prop Pally kind of got nuked. Honestly, I'm going to be real with you, Big Smush. Prop Pally got destroyed. It's not like the worst, because Demon Hunter got it the worst. But technically out of the tanks, Prop Pally got hit hard. with the midnight changes for prop pally, I would be like concerned about, like legitimate concern about prop pally. All right, let's do the thing where we log on to all our characters, try to find a key that would be considered IO, and then immediately log off the same character, go on to a different character, try to find a key that's IO, don't find any, log off to a different character, try to find a key that's IO, still don't find any, and then decide not to play World of Warcraft. I said that's what you do. That's the if you don't have a friends list and you are a looking for group Mythic Pluser, okay? What you do is you log into the game. Here's what happens. Allow me to explain. You log into the game. You look for keys that are IO on that character. You don't find any. You log off, go to a different character, try to find keys that are IO on that character. You don't get any. You log off, go to a different alt that's doing a slightly less lower key level. Try to find keys that are IO on that character. Don't find any. Eventually decide not to play World of Warcraft and go play a different game. Welcome to World of Warcraft. No remix? Nah. I'm not a remix enjoyer. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like, my Shaman is not that high. I'm just looking for the rest of my 16s or something. But I guess I already have these, so I guess I'd be looking for 17s. But the problem with 17s is that, A, this is how many are listed on NA. And B, in order to get into a 17, you need to have Resil 18. So that sucks. There's an 18 Floodgate Resil right there. Bro, they might take me. They have a Destro Lock and a Frost Mage? What? Magi playing as Frost Mage, I guess? I mean, I can ask him if he wants my Druid. You want my Druid for that? I don't know. Do you want my Druid for that? 18 Floodgate? What do we time our 17 Floodgate with? Like 3-4 minutes left? For gold on Rezilkis is common. Not on NA. On NA, it's not very common speed. On EU, though. I can get to... yeah, 7. It's strange. I don't know how to solve it, though. So I don't pretend to have a solution. Because, like, oof, you know. I can just ask him if he wants my Druid for it. 18 Floodgate. I'm trying to think about if that's a real big timer problem. I think my route for Flood is good. Do you want my Druid for that? The 17 was timed with how many minutes left? Okay, 18 hulls. I probably can't heal. I don't think I can do 18s. Alright, so now we log off the Shaman. He said, sure, bro. I bet. Let's play Guardian 18 Floodgate. Sure, why not? Okay. Kind of wish I was a little more geared, I guess. I won't die. Wait, you guys think I could take 18 Floodgate? 18 Floodgate's one of the harder ones, technically. Any other 18 would be fine. Even 18 Priory we timed with minutes left. Like 18 Priory was timed with like several minutes left, so I wouldn't be too worried. Not sure. We'll see. Let's do it. I mean, I'm not worried about dying. Like, I live Big Mama and everything. Hi. This is my Floodgate route, and I'd like to see if they have any other... The only thing is, I don't know how to skip the last... I don't like skipping the last two. With this group, you obviously could, but I don't like doing it. This is my preferred route. We have a DK, right? Yeah, we do. Good. What's up, Zan? How's the keys? Oh, I just started today. I was outside. I was gonna do it in real live stream. I was gonna be chilling. I was getting my steps in. I was kind of at the mall, eating a McDonald's sundae. I'm about to hit go live, just hang out with people. And then I realized that I forgot my microphone adapter at home, and it was a very loud mall. And I was like, no, the audio quality would be so bad you wouldn't be able to hear me. And I was like, well, oh, that doesn't work. So I came back home, and I was like, well, I'll just go back out then. I wanted to be outside today. It was weird. I've been feeling a lot less like a degenerate. That work? Tell you what improving your form for push-ups. You definitely feel... Oh, yeah. Push-ups are one of those things where you're like, I can do 50 push-ups. And I'm like, no, you can't. Like, no, you can't. I was like, if you're doing push-ups, like, properly, you can't do 50 push-ups. You're like, I could do 100 push-ups. Like, no, you can't. Yeah. It is one of those things. Port down on my way. Or summon, please. I could do 42 good push-ups. All right, 7. I have a question for you. Keep in mind, I did a gym stream yesterday. I want you to look at me real quick. Okay? I just want you to make a snap judgment. I want you to make a snap judgment. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah. Chest is one of my favorite muscle groups to work. Just look at the camera. How many push-ups do you think I can do? In my opinion. Thank you. How many push-ups do you think I can do? Give or take 25. If I'm doing them properly. When I lift, do I do high rep or low rep? Depends on the day. No, not 40. Not even close. I would fail way before 40. But that's because when I do them, I'm really, 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 really good at them. When I first moved to Thailand and I was doing modeling, it's not so like push-ups are one of those things. That's like, it's hard to say. It's kind of like saying you can do so many bicep curls when you're just going like this. And technically that is a rep with a technical range of motion. But the problem with that is that it's very similar to this. And that's not something that most people brag about. Depends on who you are, right, Zan? But Joe Rogan certainly wouldn't. The idea, though, is the amounts of contraction that I can get through my biceps if I'm actually trying to grow my biceps. It's not about how many reps I do. And push-ups people get wrong all the time as well, which is like I'm trying to, when I'm doing a push-up, what I'm trying to do is grow my chest. So I'm keeping the tension in my chest, and I'm going to intentionally work that, if that makes sense. So I don't want to just be, I don't care about how many reps I do of a push-up. I care about how fatigued and close to failure I can get my chest, if that makes sense. All right, ready? Let's go. Let's do 18 floodgate. It will require some focus, by the way. What do you weigh? I currently am 84 kilos. What's your max bench? I don't max bench because I'm not an idiot. I don't max bench. I have hypermobile shoulders. I don't max bench. Not by a long shot. I don't mind benching dumbbells. I want to play Guardian just because of the bear forms. Just keep at it. Yeah. So by the way, this is not a crit. You should absolutely. It's not about being perfect. I do just think that push-ups are one of those things. Same with pull-ups, where people are like, I can do 50 pull-ups. I'm like, definitely, probably. I would put money on the fact that you, in fact, cannot do that. Yeah, it's just one of those things. But when I started fitness, so a long time ago, when I was like 12, I was like 12 years old, and I was at a residential treatment center up on a mountain. I was like away from home. It was the first time I'd ever been sent away from home. I was away from my family. I didn't know what I was doing, right? I was scared, and the kids were bullying me because I was fat and overweight, and I had no strength, and I just was unfit, and I couldn't defend myself. I didn't know how to take care of myself, and I had to learn the hard way to simply get better at those things, right? So the first thing I started to do, I didn't know anything at that point. I was young. I didn't have access to information. So all I did, by the way, was just go, hey, I'm going to do like 1 push-up a day and 1 sit-up a day. I couldn't do them for shit, but I tried. And I would do like a quarter rep of a push-up and a quarter rep of a push-up. And that was all I could do. And that was okay with me. And then I progressed eventually into a half rep. And then I progressed eventually into a full rep. And then, of course, before I actually hit like a proper full rep, right? Before I hit like an actual full rep, clearly I had tried to do like 2 reps of a push-up. I'm not going to die to this pull. 1 second, though. This is a hard tank pull. You have to be pretty aware of your intake. Good. DK will grip this. It's an 18. He knows how to do this. I need to make sure I get to this incarn. Here we go. Perfect. What I missed with life stage? Oh, when I was young. I've told people before I had a lot of health problems when I was younger, but I don't think people really take me seriously on it. You can die through incarn on 18, but I do know that. I've seen the first episode. I haven't seen if there's a second yet. Hype. Big hype, big hype, big hype. 2 episodes are out. I haven't seen the second one. Just know that when it comes to fitness, everyone is capable of the most massive change. It's awesome. Like, I haven't yet met a person who isn't capable of some level of adaptation. We can all change, and it's so, like, human beings are fast. I can't believe I almost died through bark skin, by the way. It's this dungeon on 18 is... It's not impossible for me to live by a long shot. Like, I got this, but... You saw that? Barkskin is a 40% tank DR. Plus, I had, like, max Iron Fur from the end of Incarn. That's... significant. That's a lot of damage. my heart skipped a beat just now, because... Do you see that damage intake? That's a lot. That was through bark. Insane. All right, 1 crab here. And then 3 divers. That was... Ooh. Yeah, I'm a huge My Hero enjoyer. Some people said they weren't, but... I'll show you a photo or video. I remember the other day on stream, somebody was asking me about autism. And I was talking about autism, and they were like, you don't have autism. And I was like, I don't? And they were like, no, look at you now. You don't have autism. And I was like, I gotta find some photos or videos of me as a kid. You might immediately change that assumption real quick. It's just that most things in my life I worked for, right? Like, I was like, I want to learn how to communicate with people. Do you know why I learned how to do that? By the way, you know what my inspiration was? Because I was really good at math when I was younger. I was like an analytical type guy, so I was good at math and, like, spreadsheets and numbers and stuff. I wasn't good at spreading many other things, but I was good at spreadsheets, and that was like and I grew up watching Naruto, and I was like, man, Naruto's the exact opposite of me. He sucks at math, but you know what? He's amazing at connecting with people, and that's all I ever wanted to do. I just wanted to learn how to do the talk no jutsu. That's like, I studied it my whole life. I was like, how can I get better at this talk no jutsu? He was so good at it, and I was like, how does he do it? Like, what's his secret? For he can just seemingly connect with anybody. I thought that was his superpower, and I was like, I want that. Like, you know how cool that shit is? Hold up. I mean, I don't have, like, proper cooldowns here, so I'm just going to watch my healing potion. Uh-oh. That's a double there. Probably B-res, right? I'm going to still watch my healing potion. Probably send my second frenzied regen right here. Bark skin. Okay, good now. Yo, what's up, base prep? Wait, base Pepe Chad. Are you a based Pepe Chad? Out of curiosity? Is that who you are? It's nice to meet you. Naruto isn't real, then I remember he made an appearance. Bro, he's so weird. There are some people on the internet who think they're unique, and then they're skeezy. I was shocked. I actually was, like, at a loss for words, because I was in that stream for a second, and I was just like, what is this? I literally was just like, slip. I was like, what is happening right now? Like, it wasn't cringy, because he was owning it, but I certainly wasn't expecting it. And it got progressively better. And the other thing is that it got progressively better. The longer I was there, the more I was like, what is going on? But hi, based. All right, let's pull these. Oh, the pat. It might chain. Sometimes those guys, if they're in the very wrong pat, those other things can chain up. I hope that it was perfect. I think I got them a second before that would happen. You could tell he's a hoot wherever he goes. I mean, that's why all the rats hate him. Because he's an owl wherever he goes, right? Cool. This last one here. Oh, no. You gotta let me walk in. That we don't have a res. No res. Oh, I'm fine doing that, but I have to wait for the last croc aggro. Do we reset? Is this a reset or a go again? Do I hit incarn or? I'm confused if we're playing this or not. No, it's a reset. I need aggro on last croc before going in. Or it'll clap someone. Just give me a second. I need like a I need just like a second for aggro on that because that last croc hadn't snapped yet. So I don't ever go into boss before that point. What does the damage look like here? I'm kind of curious. I mean, I felt like we were good on time, yeah. Like 18 just now. I felt like we were chilling. There's some good pulls. Do. Boss clap. Yeah. I need I didn't go in yet. Got too close. Just wait around the corner for me. I was waiting for last croc to snap. To snap. Oh, good. I think our timer was decent, right? I was curious. Yeah. I was curious what would happen if we played with like a Frost Mage in an 18 Floodgate, if that would be a problem or not. Because I have noticed the prio damage is lower, right? Like these Shrednators are living a little longer. But overall, I think our timer was okay. He buffs the healer and wait. Dude, Zap is doing so much damage. What I don't know, 721, 723. This Warlock is kind of famous. He's been around for a long time. How you doing, Healful? Oh yeah, I have Hellstones. I didn't use it once, that key. The only pull I almost died on was the second pull. That pull was scary. I almost got clapped through Bark and Max Iron Fur. That's a lot of damage. Alright, onwards and upwards. It's okay. I felt like my damage was okay. Especially because Warrior does not benefit this comp very much. You're playing with a Mage and a Warlock, so that makes me feel slightly better as a bear, because I buff them, and actually a Warrior tank would not buff them, right? Ping diff. So, if anything, I feel a little better about playing bear. Yo, if we get another attempt at this, please remind me to buy combat potions. I should be using combat potions for 18 Floodgate. Let me snap this all together. Perfectly pixel stacked as all things should be. It's kind of crazy that you proc your cloak through Incarn. Whoops. Do you reset at 18 if that happens on the very first pull? What do you think? Yeah. Do you think you reset like an 18 if you do that? I don't know, I'm chilling. Bear is a big bear. Ooh, booming thunder. Healful, I had a question for you. If I was walking around... I had a question, actually. I was thinking about this. If I was walking around Thailand, would you come to say hi? Bad pat. Wait. Did I get it? That was beautiful, by the way. That was exactly before the snipers came in. That was beautiful. All right, watch aggro. Nice. I did while you were at the gym. Yeah, no, and I appreciate like the gym stream. Okay, so here's what I figured out. Here's what I've learned. I'll tell you. Gym streams on Twitch are no go. They don't work. Like they're literally just like a absolutely not type category. Like they are the worst possible thing you can do for stream. Because, and I thought about this, and I looked and I did a little research, and I was like, bro, there's no fitness streams on Twitch. Like, people don't do fitness on Twitch. And I was like, oh, okay. So I learned that, right? That was first and foremost. Look how low my health is getting. Max Iron Fur Incarn, by the way. So right after this Incarn expires, I have to rotate SI. And then after the SI, I bark. Like, right now. It's actually crazy. I mean, I can do this pull, of course, but it is a lot of tank damage when you do it like this. Okay, then you bark. Probably healing potion too. I'll always start new places, even if it's vicariously. So I was thinking, because this is the perfect month for me to kind of just try stuff. I mean, because, like, basically, for me, stream is really just a vibe. Like, it's just how I'm just hanging out with people. And, like, sometimes I'm playing WoW. But these days, I unfortunately made a criminal error when it comes to IO Healful. This is a problem. This is a real problem. I sacrifice so much IO Because what happened was I got a girlfriend. And I'm like, damn, I'm happy now, but I'm not playing WoW as much. And unfortunately for me, it's the worst thing you can do for IO. If you're serious about IO, nothing you can do, by the way. And you started live streaming. Oh, hi, Bit. Oh shit! I don't have my YouTube chat up. I'm trolling. Hold up. Wait. Let me make this kick. Hi, Bit. How's it going? I'm like kind of locked in, question mark, for 18 flood. We can do this, and it's an 18 Resil flood too, so technically if it takes a few tries. Like, bear is obviously... Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, gotta switch over to Twitch. Hi. Well, hello there. You watched 10 of my videos? Which ones? Wait. Can I ask you which ones you found first? I'm always curious, because I'm pretty new to making videos. As in, who did I meet the other day? I met Vesperal the other day, and I was like, oh, I know you. I've seen your videos. But I was like, he's been making videos for like 3-4 years. I've been making videos for like 6 months. I guess a little more than that now. But I'm kind of like learning how to do it better. And like kind of like I'm just learning some like tech about it, kind of. You know what I mean? Where I'm just kind of like, oh, like if maybe I do like this tag or whatever. But I would love to hopefully make tanking more accessible to people. Like, I want people to realize that you can just chill. Like, everybody's so scared to tank, right? They're like, oh, like 18 floodgate. Like, I'm gonna be like sweating bullets the whole time. But actually, I want people to understand that tanking is okay. And speaking of okay, I might die here. This is actually a relatively hard hitting pull, and I messed up my bark a little bit. But even in these moments, I kind of want people to feel more comfortable tanking. Just because, like, there is a shortage of tanks in WoW, but one of the not so talked about reasons is not just the gameplay loop, but it's the anxiety of it. It's like, yo, if you mess up as a tank, everything's done. Like, key's over. You know what I mean? Like, it's over. Like, nothing you can, at a certain level, like, you mess up as a tank, the key's done. And that feels really bad. And so people are like, well, I mean, I don't want that responsibility. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to play tank. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That seems reasonable. If I was in your position, I might not want to play tank either. But I kind of want to show people that tanking isn't okay. Like, you can chill on this role just as much as anything else. If I was playing a DPS, I would have to worry about different things. And if I was playing a healer, I would have to worry about different things, right? Okay, right when they bite me, watch the DK. He's going to have to just be aware for a second. Is acceptance of you as a tank right. Keep in mind that thus far, we've had a few mistakes, right? I have the lunar beam here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we've had a few mistakes thus far in this key, yeah? You know what I'm talking about? Like, we've had... No. Ugh. Lame. Why does that happen? The crocs are being weird. Sometimes the snap, every now and again, sometimes the snap just does not go according to plan. I'm going to have to pull an extra thing after. We can't wait too long on an 18. So, like, that right there, for example, people will be like, oh, tank just threw the key. And it's kind of hard because kind of, yeah, but also, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, that's like, a lot of times you'll get blamed as a tank for what just happened. And I'm like, that's not me, that's Blizzard. That's Blizzard. I wasn't standing in any weird spot. I was kind of on the stairs, but you should be able to be on the stairs for that one. You know what I mean, though? Okay, hold up. Oh, I'm in the circle. Okay, big bear, go brr. I think for a lot of people, it's an expectation. They expect the tank to be the most... I mean, I'm the least geared person in this key. As funny as it sounds, I'm actually the least geared. And the least IO. And technically, but at least this healer knows me from keys early on this season. So I was taken. And also, it just so happens that Druid works pretty well for this comp because they have 2 casters. A little rare this season. Yo, Dishona, you made me love the bear tanking. I'm glad. I'm really happy because, like, I think that bear is actually in a fine spot, but obviously it's not considered meta right now. Going into midnight, I've been really busy because, like I said, I accidentally got a relationship on purpose because I wanted to be happy in my life. So... I've been happy in my life, but unfortunately, happiness is not exactly a good recipe for IO. It's a good recipe for joy, but it's not a good recipe for IO. So my IO has really fallen behind just because my game time has fallen behind. I'm just literally not playing as much, you know? Like, it's a Hi, Bit. Thanks for, I'm glad you liked the videos. And I hope that Guardian Druid guide helped. I want to do a lot more of that stuff when midnight rolls around. But to be honest, I'm kind of waiting a little bit. I'm kind of like, I'm just giving it a second because there's going to be a lot more changes and I don't have alpha. So before I actually make a video about stuff, like really, I want to make sure I have alpha. It's important for me. Like the tier list that, oh, you know what we should do? Actually, before that, I want to make a video reviewing my tier list and seeing how right I was. I want to see if my predictions were accurate. I think that would be really fun. Because this last season was the first season that I played PTR so hard. I mean, actually, I always play PTR, but as first season, I was like logging everything, doing the research, kind of figuring out what specs were going to be meta, quote unquote, and I want to see how my tier list held up. I'd be so curious to see if I did a good job or not. Okay, we're about to do some bear tech right here. This is going to be bear tech here, though. Help is like what spells actually need to be on action bars. You know, I helped somebody paid me for coaching the other day just to help them set up their action bars. That was actually something that somebody did. And I was like, okay, do you really? And he was like, yeah, like I really just need help setting up my character. Like I can do the rotation, but I just need help setting it up. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, watch this. Good. And we want these soldiers. So we're going to have a DK grip. I'm going to live. Do we have the DK grip? We vortex. If there is apparently, I saw a GG do this. There is apparently a way. I'm going to have to live this pull 1 second. I was late on my end cap. Hold up. Wait. Locking in. This pull is not so easy as a tank, and I don't actually have incarn. Wait. War Stomp? Oh, War Stomp didn't hit. Careful. I entered my kick. 1 second. Incarn now. Okay. We're back to incarn. We're fine, though. For so long, starting a new character, a new role is very overwhelming. You know what I mean, though? Yeah, I mean, it's an 18 floodgate. But yeah. Whew. Scary. All right, got this. I'm good now. All good. We had the 2 Dessa. I'm curious. So, like, the problem is if we do this pull, because we don't have... Maybe we, like, invis to boss so we can lust boss. Because that lust there is... It's not wasted, but it's sad, right? It's, like, kind of sad to not lust Big Mama, given how scary Big Mama is. Okay, I'm going to Frenzied Regen here. I'm going to roar because I'm slowed from the crab. I want these into Big Mama. Yeah. Whoop. I got them. Okay. It's okay, let's get these now. I'll grab the 2 other soldiers later. So we'll have perma funnel on this boss. And I wonder if this comp in particular will do the side strat. Let me watch aggro here. They were a little late coming in. Vortex. I don't bark skin yet. I focus a bit because I'm going to need to bark skin the next one. I don't have SI anymore. And I have to be very good on this bark skin. I'm not the biggest fan of pulling these inspectors on the boss because I think sometimes you lose damage with casters. Frenzied Regen. I'm chilling now. I'm going to go kick this. Perfect. Here we go. Hi, new here. Just want to say I appreciate you. I'm learning to the first time. Oh, it's weirdly been the main point. Yeah. Because I want to say that the role itself is technically not that complicated. But the truth is... How do I put it? The role itself is not the complicated part. It's the anxiety and the stress, just like most things in life, right? Like a lot of things in life are like this, where technically speaking, the actual doing the thing is not as hard as thinking about doing the thing. You know what I mean? There's an old Buddhist story about how... Hold up. Tankers unite. Yo, what's up, Kettle? There's an old Buddhist story about the guy who had to carry wheelbarrows back and forth. And he was like, man, this is so hard. And he was like, how do you guys do this all the time? And they were like, oh, we don't think about it. And he was like, oh, and like that was the point, is that he was overthinking it, and he was like in his head the whole time thinking like, this is so tough, like how are they doing this? Okay, I'm not gonna die. It's close on that one. I can't bark. I have to hold the bark for a second. I just have to depend on my healer for like 2 seconds. Here we go. Pulling it like this means we have extra funnel. Do they want to be on the boss here? This is Lunar Beam. Next one's SI. This guy hurts when you have soldiers on the boss too. Hold on, I'm locked in just a little bit. But I'm glad that it can help. I hope that me just like chilling and playing the game like this can help some people feel a little bit more comfy. Because the game, obviously in Midnight, like we need more tanks and healers. They are simplifying it, but they haven't actually addressed the real problem, which is that simplifying the rotation will do absolutely nothing for the anxiety of tanking. Because the rotation of tanking is not what gets people. Like, it's actually not that hard to do the rotation. Every tank, people talk about how simple bear tank is, but that's kind of incorrect. Every tank is relatively simple, except maybe like Brewmaster. But technically speaking, every tank is very similar to bear. Warrior is almost identical. Like, at the moment, the way that Warrior plays is nearly identical to the rotation of bear, actually. But hi, Hotkey. Thank you for saying hi. Today's like a late stream, you know what I mean, though? I'm super late on stream today because if I bark skin this, I'm not going to die to that hit, but I'm a little concerned. Can't get hit by... Are we doing the side strat? Hold on. It does help. Healing feels like, yeah. I think healing is actually an underrated stressful role, too. Because at least with tanking, I can plan. With healing, I can't plan. Because, like, I don't know when I'm going to need to freak out or not. That's, like, healing Pug Keys has got to be the hardest role in WoW. Most of the time, tanking is the hardest role. But I'm not going to lie. Healing Pug Keys is by far the hardest role in World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And at a 10, they will live, but they will almost die. Like, I have to plan perfectly for this boss as a tank, but the healer is the one that's really stressing. I don't know if I would call tanking chill, but I would certainly not call it... It's hard in a very different way. I was, what was the key I was in not yesterday, 2 days ago? I was in an 18 Ecodome, Steven. I was helping Kent get that key, and I tanked it really well. Like, I saved the time. We had a few mistakes, but the way I was tanking it was, like, pitch perfect, so I was doing a giga job, and we had the key at the end. Like, timer, like, we had timer. But you know what happened? The problem... Hold on, let me watch my health for a second. So here's what happened, unfortunately. The very end, I went to do a massive pull on the boss, the last boss to save time. It was the big funnel pull. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, big funnel pull. And I missed a backpedal by 1 inch. Literally 1 inch. And I got double gloom bit, and I died instantly. Like, instant death. Within 0.7 seconds, my entire health bar was gone. I had Incarn up and Frenzied Regen. It was not enough. I missed a backpedal by 2 seconds. Bro, that almost shouldn't be in the game. I need to actually use my Pug macro here. The next one I have SI. Yo, is this boss living a long time, or is that just me? This boss is living a long time, right? Like, I still think we maybe have time. This one's SI here. I'm getting 3 Incarns. This is a long boss fight. Is it just because we're, like, all funnel damage? Oh, fuck. I think it's just a long boss. That was a long fight. Is it normally 4 phases on 18? I can plan a little better with space. We weren't supposed to get those last 2 soldiers in, though. No. Tanking this fight is not as bad, though. That felt like that we were in that fight for 6 minutes. We were 6 minutes and the boss was at 20%. That was a 6-minute boss fight. I don't think it's supposed to be 6 minutes. Yeah, I wonder about that. We can check, by the way. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that pull after. I was curious about boss damage for this DPS. We can go around. Get there first for Lust. What's up, Aluso? That felt like a very long fight, though. I could have lived that end for a little bit, though. It would have been a 7-minute fight, though. It would have been a 7-minute fight. Enemy damage taken. Oh, it's a little bit of a Frost Mage diff. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, that's a Frost Mage, exactly. Exactly. It's not a complete diff. Like, I'm sure we could do it, but that is tough. I guess... I think Big Mama being 7 minutes is definitely not okay. We have to have it, like, sub 6. Just hitting ads barely... Yeah. Co-op cooldowns. Like, as a Frost Mage all night. I don't know Frost Mage currently. You never see one. Skeezy plays Frost Mage, and other than that, I don't know. Except on 14 and 15 keys. Yeah, I think reps play safe and maybe consider if you're having... That's your main. If you're considering a... If you're having a trouble living, the main consideration is just play a safe build. Like, don't play Flashing Calls. I'll play Rage. You're kind of immortal like this. I had sort of given up there, and I maybe shouldn't have given up. But I don't think we had time. Out of curiosity, I want to ask Zap something. Curious. All good. Okay. Thank you for try, Zap. Oh, the healer says he wants to go to sleep. No problem. Out of curiosity. What's up, Rain? Rain? Dude, it's raining here. I was gonna go outside. I'm so tired, but I think I slam pre-workout and go gym, because if I don't, I'll be tired forever. Ooh, I can't answer that one for you, Steven. You know how hard it is to sometimes decide, is it the right thing to do to push myself or relax right now? Dude, it's so hard. I don't know how to tell that. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, though? Fair. What's looking... Do. Alright, onwards and upwards. Didn't quite get the 18 flood. Not a problem. We will still look for that Dawnbreaker and /or we'll go play either my Resto Shaman or... Kind of hard to play Resto Shaman after seeing Zap destroy that key just now. Watch him for too long. Yeah, so sometimes, like, for me, when I get really tired, I have to identify where the tiredness is coming from, right? And I think that normally the right idea for me is to actually get up and make myself do something. Like, it's... Sometimes kindness is the answer, and like, hey, I'm just going to rest, I'm going to take a rest day, but I think that normally the actual right decision is for me to, like, push a little bit and, like, try. 17 Ecodome. Rizilki. Otherwise, there's an 18 Streets. Damn. With Forest Claps. Bro, I could not play Resto Druid for this key. I kind of want to play Resto for fun. But, hard mode. Link achievement. Did you guys ever see my fastest hard mode of all time? I mean, so low. Oh, it's 20 pounds. It's bad. Yeah, hey, Steven, like, take care of yourself. Health first. The game will always be here, for sure. Health first, always. That's your hard mode group, by the way. Really? Really? Have you done it before? You guys know the mechanics? I'm not gonna lie to you. I have pugged hard mode every week this season. I've pugged hard mode, right? And because I've pugged it, I have lost everyone. The first time, I think I've set the world record for how fast you can lose a hard mode. And I'm not even kidding about this. I actually think, by the way, I would not be surprised if I currently hold the record for how quickly you can lose it. Let me find it right here. I mean this too. Let me get it right here. Yeah, right here. Look. Share, copy link. Easy. Let me show you this. Yeah. It doesn't actually get faster than that. That is the fastest hard mode you will ever see ever. I'll come do it if you want. Had a healer die to mini boss Link. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. I'll come to it if you want. I don't know what I'd be looking for, but I need some stuff, though. Can I see your stats? Yeah, of course. My stats are always featured right here as well on my screen. All right, I'll come to hard mode. Why not? Chill. Do. I have finished it, but I haven't actually completed it. Oh, it's Yanni P. Tyrant. Recognize this guy's name. It's crazy how much history World of Warcraft has. Like, you just recognize people. You're like, oh, I knew you from 2 years ago. Oh, I saw you like 3 years ago. Oh, I saw you like 4 years ago, etc., etc. No. All Night. Have you seen the new My Hero season? Have you been watching it? No, you keep reading your name, right? Really? Wait. What's your name? Your name isn't All Might? Wait, All Night? Is not All Night? Oh, wait a second. There's no way. Wait, Steven, read the person above you. Anyone read his name? Does anyone think that isn't a... There's no way. Not a single shot. Did anyone read that name and not think of My Hero Academia? Really? Well, color me shocked. I can tell you I was not expecting this. All right, Alan. Fair enough. Alan. Have you seen the new My Hero, at least? I don't think I'm going to the gym today. Today is a day where I think I just do stuff at home. I don't think I'm going to go work out too hard today. Might be friendly to myself. Hey there, Gleno. Gleno, do you play World of Warcraft? I stopped like 3 seasons. Stopped watching after... Aha! I see. I think that show gets really good. It's so hype. It's very, very hype. I haven't seen the most recent episode. Do. Boom. Yeah, wanting tips on Guardian? Yeah, sure. What you want? What tips would you like? There's some basic ones I can give you. I think the biggest thing about Guardian, we don't have a lot of kicks in this comp. Kicks on the boss, the first boss of Gambit. I'm assuming we just don't kick the little ones. We only kick the big one, because we're not gonna have a lot of kicks. And the healer will just heal the menagerie. Let's do it. I think biggest tips for Guardian is take swipe off your bars. Take swipe off your bars, take maul off your bars. Those are still the biggest tips overall that I can give. I think those are great tips. You can do big damn, Yeah, exactly. That sounds good. Perfect. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go get a hard mode Tazavesh done. I would like to do this properly. Whee! Flying over. Do. What is the fill of Thrash and Mangler on cooldown? Moonfire. If you are using, by the way, if you are using Elun's Chosen. If you are playing not Elun's Chosen, if you're playing Druid of the Claw, it's different. Very different. But for what it's worth, right? Yeah. Could do that too. I could swap my build to single target too, though. No. If you're on Elun's Chosen, right? Then you only fill with Moonfire. The reason is because, EC. And the reason is because each Moonfire reduces the cooldown of Lunar Beam by 3 seconds. And you get more Lunar Beam uptime. And Lunar Beam uptime is a very big deal. So if you look at Lunar Beam uptime in most encounters, I think I held it maybe a bit on this or whatever. But if you look at the Trash and Floodgate, 18, you'll see my Lunar Beam uptime is whatever, 39% there. It's actually a little low. Could be higher. This is a big difference because I think a lot of Guardians, they don't fill with that Moonfire. And so their Lunar Beam uptime is like 20%. Opener, sustain always incarn. I gather with Bark Skin. I made a video about how to min-max Guardian Druid damage. That one is not necessarily for learning or lower keys, because you're not really trying to do damage in lower keys. The idea, though, yeah. You don't actually end up hitting that many Moonfires, but the idea here is you gather with Barkskin. This is your biggest DR. Barkskin is twice as effective as Rage of the Sleeper or Lunar Beam. So Barkskin's big. Short cooldown, big defensive. You know? Care about damage? Fair enough. The biggest thing to understand about bear damage is that you always have to have a defensive up. This is one of the things I go over in coaching. Like when people ask me for coaching, I'm like, okay. So one of the things to understand is, do you have a UI to see how long your buttons are up? Because it's very easy to get this. Like, I have a question for you, Bitvolk. How many seconds of Lunar Beam do I have left? Do you see how clear that is? You can tell, right? No, you're fine. No, you're good. Ask away. I'm on mind. I'm chilling. Like, how many seconds? Okay, how many seconds of Barkskin do I have left? You gotta have a good UI to track this stuff. Now, granted, it might change at midnight because the add-ons and stuff and weak auras, like, who knows what's gonna happen there. But the idea here is this button is very good. Yeah? Big button. Good button. Swap it to Quasi. Exactly. So Quasi is what UI is what I'd recommend. It works for all classes. It's very helpful. And it's super friendly. Super easy to use. Did they just start? It started. Somebody started it, by the way. But the healer is not here. So hopefully we don't die. Rotation in Midnight is getting more complex. No, less complex. Isn't even that bad for tracking defensives. I think somebody just started this. Okay, we can go. Well, Specky. Hi, Spec. How's it going? Damn ads. Oh, you'll have to come back in a second. I have my ads set to the absolute minimum, by the way. They cannot be set any lower than this. They cannot be set any lower, unfortunately. All right, we're starting hard mode. Hi, Spec. What are you up to today? Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Am I pulling this kind of safe? I figure, right? We don't... There's, like, really no need to risk a hard mode. We could just kind of go, like, safer pulls. Let's see if anybody dies to the very first grenade. Nope. Looks good to me. I bet. Did he barkskin me? What's this? No faith. No faith. Resto Druid. It's not a Mythic Plus Keystone, so we don't have to go that hard. Just, like, kind of chill. We'll group any potential pulls separately, because this is actually... This can kill you, technically, so maybe we just, like, fight these a little bit easy. I would love to actually get a hard mode done. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a ring or a necklace, because both of the ones from here are good for me. Crit haste or crit verse. Or, sorry, haste verse. Or haste crit. I'll be good with either. You think that I've never used the default cooldown manager, nor, by the way, have I ever used anything else. But I do think that the changes to World of Warcraft in Midnight are certainly interesting. And I wonder how they'll actually turn out. Like, I'm super curious to see what's going to happen in Midnight. I think, by the way... we'll all be okay, and I think they're positive changes to the game. Like, I think everything's going to be just fine. I'm pretty positive about the changes, but they do have to hit, right? Like, they have to do it well, and that's the big question, is, like, are they going to be able to pull this off? That's a good... We don't know the answer to that question, but I'd like to say I'd like to trust them. I would like to have a certain amount of trust on Blizzard here, and just be like, you know what? I think that they're gonna nail this one. They're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna be okay. At least that would be the plan, right? Hopefully. I think that it's early alpha, but also, so when does Midnight come out? They haven't technically announced it, but basically February. What do you think of maining Guardian Druid? I like my Druid. Druid's my home spec, you know. I mean, I could play everything because I've been playing this game for long enough now that I'm used to playing everything. You know what I mean? I think Feb is probably the most likely answer, yeah. To me, it seems like Feb would be the right answer. Okay, you want to wait for cooldowns, or are we just doing this, though? What's up, JJ? Thanks for the lurk. Hey, Druid has been so nice questioning. Yeah, well, questing, first of all, yeah, Druid is, like, the best quester ever. Get me a Resil 14. I just need Priory 14. Yeah, if I have time and we find a key, Melchi, sure. But, let's see what I'm up to today. You ready? We can, pull timer if you want, or we could just send it. If buttons feel fun to press, yeah. I think the best example is still the fact that a lot of people enjoy playing Ret Pally. I think just burn, no? At the gear? Yeah, just burn. Just burn. Also, they fixed that. Also, they fixed the reset. So, BM Hunter is fun, right? Yeah. BM Hunter is fun. Ret Pally is fun, correct? Oh, I thought we were just going. I'm not gonna lie. If people think those specs are fun, that's how a lot of specs are going to play in Midnight. There's actually a lot to min-max about those specs. Just because, and this is the biggest example here, just because you're playing a Beastmaster Hunter does not guarantee you're going to do well. Just because you're playing a Ret Pally does not mean you're going to do well. You have Ret Pallies like Mr. Boris level up Kent, or even Melee, like the very famous Ret Pally, Mr. Geeked Up. He's cool, by the way. He's like really chill. And, you have people like that who do giga damage on a Ret Pally, but then you have people who do less than giga damage on not a Ret Pally, right? So, I think that even though a class is simple, there's still skill expression within that simplicity. Simplicity does not equal bad. Exactly. Like, there's actually a lot of ways to min-max things. Now, I think this is the thing. Now, this last YouTube video, I'm not gonna lie, did not get a lot of attention, but I wanted to keep it up because it is particular. You like Kent? Do you know that I know Kent bit? Is that how you found? No, you said you found my YouTube videos, right? Yeah, Kent and I play all the time. We did 17 I'll post that video tonight, by the way. We did 17 Priory with Kent, and then we did 17 Halls of Atonement with Kent, and then I was gonna get him the 18 Eco Dome, which I already had. But like I said, as a tank player, I made one tiny mistake at the very end of that key, and I was just like, you know what I mean? And I was just one mistake. I missed a backpedal on the second Gloom Bite by 1 inch. Now I'm gonna be real with you, because in my stream I keep it real, okay, Bit? So I'm gonna be real with you here. I'm gonna be honest with you. When they tell you that that extra inch doesn't matter, they're lying to you. It does matter. Unfortunately, it absolutely does matter. And I would love to tell you it doesn't, but it does. You know? And it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I don't mean to be the bearer of good or bad news, but unfortunately, it does seem to matter. And in that key, we still talking about, of course, Melchi. What else would we be talking about? What else was I talking about? Something else? Yeah. In general, I'm a believer, right, because of my personal history. I'm a believer that really the only thing that matters is the motion of the ocean. Like, the size of the boat that weathers the storm is simply not as critical as the motion of the ocean. However, there's also a world where every millimeter counts. And sometimes, you know what I mean? I think that having a bigger boat can make you lazy as a sailor. Specifically talking about, you know, navigating the wide oceans. Yeah, I would say, yeah, even exactly. There's a world where every nanometer counts. And you got to do what you got to do. But obviously, I'm not a sailor, so I wouldn't be able to fully comment on this. I just from what I know, from what I've heard. Right? Have you been tank since start? Actually, no, I didn't play tank when I very first started WoW. I was very young when I first started WoW because I have an older brother and he got me into it. I'm 28, and I started WoW when I was 7, right? Like literally at the end, like kind of a little bit after Vanilla came out. So yeah, crazy, like 21 years ago, basically. Hey, Para. Para, are you a believer that, you know, every nanometer counts when it comes down to it? How you doing, Para? I started WoW in BFA. What got you into WoW, by the way? Probably right before BC came out. Yeah, so the only thing is that although I started then, I didn't really start then. Hat key. Like, I was like 7. So what I actually did was my brother would give me a quarter every time I sat in Alterac Valley for him to farm honor. Because he didn't want to do that. So basically what I mean is I didn't actually play the game. I just kind of was an enjoyer. Because like, I just sat there and he was like, if you click this one elemental for the next 3 hours, I'll give you a quarter. And I was like, yes, free money. He's giving me money to play a video game? Like, psh, this is awesome. Yeah, so, I mean, you know what I mean? I didn't really play WoW. It was better than ESO, that's all it took, and I was hooked, yeah. Yeah, so I have an older brother. He was playing WoW, and I basically got into it then, but I didn't really understand the game. I was too young. My first real time playing World of Warcraft was probably, like, Mists of Pandaria, or I ran a guild in Warlords of Draenor. In Warlords, I actually ran my own guild, and it was super cute. It was a great time, but I was also clinically, I mean, let's be real, I was clinically depressed at the time. I didn't feel very happy. I was not doing so well in my life. I had moved to Ohio to start this business, and to be honest, the business wasn't doing that well, and I was just like kind of in despair, so I was just like on World of Warcraft for my entire day, etc. And I ran this guild. It was really cute. We had like puns, like daily puns as guild message. And at one point, 2 of my guildies, like 2 people in the guild got married. So I made everybody tuxedos. Back in the day, you actually had to make these, right? So I made everybody tuxedos, and we all showed up, like tuxedos or dresses. It was really cute. So it was a pretty tight-knit community. And I like... You were in Ohio? Yeah, well, I mean, I can tell you that after living in Ohio for any amount of time, the most common thing is you're not happy. I didn't meet a single happy person in Ohio, you know, because I'm from Michigan. Well, I mean, a bit Volk, you know what I mean? It's fair enough, though, fair enough. Finding mine is the closest you can get for now. Of the, oh, no! This is hard mode. That's okay. It happens. All good. It happens. All good. It happens. Don't. He already feels bad. Trust me. He trust me. He feels bad. He didn't mean to do that. It happens. It's okay. I told you, man. Woo. I told you. I wouldn't. I just think you shouldn't take me to hard mode. Apparently, I'm cursed. Apparently, I'm cursed. I've never completed a hard mode without a pug randomly dying. Actually hasn't happened. Like, to be honest, never. I haven't, this entire season, I haven't done a single hard mode where something like that didn't happen. It's always been like a swirly death, or like a puddle death, like that, or yeah, every time. It's okay. It happens. What is hard mode? How about hard mode DOTI? I did a hard mode DOTI before. I did that, but that was more friendly back in the day. I remember the orb boss was really hard, though. Is it worth doing hard mode? There's a few... My druid's gotten unlucky with vault, and I don't mythic raid, so I need, like... I could craft him eventually, but basically... There's a... Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, I do have the current world record for fastest hard mode ever completed. I think I still have it clipped. Yeah, it's right here. This is literally... It's still the fastest hard mode ever completed. That was the best one. Alright, well, there's always some guy... Yeah, it's okay. It happens. I mean, this guy is like a 3,500 healer. It's not... He was just chilling. His brain turned off. It's okay. It happens. Those types of things, it's not worth getting mad about because it's just, we don't even guarantee an item. I might just get like a pair of legs, which I already have, you know? There's no actual guarantee that you would have a successful loot anyways, and it does take a lot of time. So the good news is that we don't have to spend a lot of time in here now, right? So we can just go on, move on. I'll be the guy to die to basic mechanics. Don't be mad at it, but yeah, it happens. All good. No problem. All good. 18 Dawnbreaker. Oh, they have a Pro Warrior. All good. Oh, we could check for that Dawnbreaker. I'm not chilling. It's so weird. You know, it's got to be super strange right now just because there's not really a lot of reason to do keys, knowing that it's going to be better. Like, keys are just going to be a lot easier, right, soon. So, because we have Turbo Boost actually coming out. Like, Turbo Boost not yet. So, I don't know. It's a little weird. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, that was a pug, but, I mean, I knew Alan from stream. Turbo Boost, the coin thing. Turbo Boost is when crests get uncapped. So, right now, you can see my crests are still capped, though. You know what I mean? What's up, Yanni? How many times you can try in hard mode if you don't die? What do you mean, how many times you can try? Yon Pity. That's you, right? I recognize your name. You have been a warlock for a very long time. Once a week. Once a week. In that run? Yeah, I recognize your name. I know your name. Can run once per week per character. Correct. Yep. What trinkets do I run? Gleno. Trinkets for Guardian. You want this trinket is a need. You need this trinket. This one, very important, yeah? So you want this one for sure. But the other trinket, kind of a choice. If you have only Mythic Plus, you can play Pacemaker. Good trinket. You can play Solia's Secret Technique. Also work. Or if you have access to Raid, you can play the Astral Antenna. That one is better. If you can, Astral Antenna is the best trinket, technically. But hard to get. Other option is Nether Prism, so it depends if you can get from Raid or from whatever. Like this. You know what I mean? Because he mentioned Nethergate Heroic version. You got Resil 7. Oh, I'm just missing the Dawnbreaker. Almost. I do unfortunately have a 14 Priory. Yeah? You want to do it? You can do it real quick. All push tanks are wrong. I just need the Dawnbreaker. But I don't think I could heal 18 Dawnbreaker on Resto Druid. I don't mind. I could play Resto Druid, but 18 Dawn is not easy to heal. I have to play really well. There's a big Guardian right there. Let's get it done. We kidnap a Woo for that one. Are you guys NA or EU? Wait a second. Are you NA or EU? I'm kidnappable. I'm NA. All right. Dawn and Flood. Yeah. I wouldn't be, like, too concerned, but enough concerned. I saw Vegan starts playing. It seems he has Ironfur completely macroed. Is it better than pressing it? Good question, Sivin. So, Squish has notoriously always macroed Ironfur ever since this playstyle has been a thing. And he's clearly the top druid in the world. But everybody in the Guardian Druid Discord says that this is bad to do. I've been thinking recently that I would macro my Ironfur because I can't actually... There's two big reasons why you wouldn't. The number one is going between pulls. It's better to start the next pull with Rage. Like, it's safer to gather as a druid when you already have 80 Rage. And if you macro Ironfur, you won't be able to hold your Rage at the end of a pull. That's, like, the biggest thing. The other thing is B-Res. So B-Res costs Rage. But technically, you can mitigate both of those things by just putting it like this. You can have a non-macroed Mangle here. So anytime you're like, okay, I just need to press a Mangle without actually pushing Ironfur, you can just press it like this. And then you would be able to generate the Rage. So I feel like I've been meaning to macro my Ironfur. I mean, it's just a habit for me. I don't tend to waste a lot of Rage. I just have it bounce in my wheel like this. This is, hold on. I think my mouse is stuck. I don't want to break anything. You guys see it? So, like, you see my mouse like this. Ooh, I'm pulling on something. Yeah, this here. This is my mouse, by the way. I have a really bad computer mouse. It has one button on the side. It has, like, one button. This is one button. It's not two. And one of these is broken, so I have to press this one. This was the mouse I used to play WoW. It's like $5, you know? Macro to Moonfire. And also mouse, but yeah, that would work too. I would say for a lot of druids, they would be better off macroing it though, you know? So big and weirdly shaped. Just trash player? No. Doing 15s is not a... Yeah, depending on that. Exactly, that makes sense for me. I don't know if I'm trolling with it. No. All your keybinds are mostly on your keyboard. You guys have them on your mouse? No, I don't have mouse buttons. The only thing that's bound to my mouse button is my kick. Skull Bash. That's it. That's it. The only thing that's bound to my mouse is this. Oh, I guess I have shift. I have shift, shift click. Shift click is my incapper and stuff. Yeah. What's up, Shinobi? Bro, you remember when we were younger and all we ever wanted to do was be like a ninja or a samurai? Am I the only one when I was younger? All I ever wanted to do was be like a warrior. I just wanted to be like a samurai. I was just like, the way of the sword. Bushido. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's definitely like media. Like, kids nowadays grow up and they're like, I want to be Khloe Kardashian and have a thick gyat. And I was like, I just want to be a samurai. You didn't post on Discord? Did I not? Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I did, noob. Thank you for letting me know. Did you get it now? Ha. Yeah. My bad. Oh, did my Discord just lag out? Oh, it definitely did. Did I break the Discord trying to put that message through? Apparently. I wanted to be Raphael, but I was on Turtle. Do you think I could heal that? You want my Shaman? Should I play Resto Shaman for fun and heal this? Want my Shaman? Shaman's pretty geared. He'd be able to heal it. I mean, 17. OCE heals only. I don't know if they want my Shaman. I see David in there. Rat Pally. I wanted to be Raphael, but I was no turtle. There are some people who wanted to be Inigo Montoya. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Without stream. What would I do without you guys? What would I do without you guys? Thank you for letting me know. When I was younger, you probably just like watching me do all these gestures. And you were like, what? I knocked it. So, noob, did that Discord notification go through now? I think I broke my Discord because it just like lagged out a little bit. I don't know if it went through or not. Yup, I got it. Cool. Because my Discord is completely... I can't even scroll on it. So hopefully it went through. Now, like when I was younger, I just wanted to be Legolas. Because I wanted to be like fair and elven and cool and slick and agile. But then as I got older, I was like, no, I want to be Aragorn. Like that's really where it's at. You know, like he's handsome and suave and kind and strong and all that stuff, right? But then as I got even older, I was like, I've been wrong the whole time. I want to be Gimli. Gimli is where it's at. Stout, defender, strong, stout, extra stout. Actually, I didn't realize, but the whole time I've been wanting to be Gimli. Oh, they want my... I can play... I'll swap over. I swap over. I can play Resto Shaman. He's geared. He geared. You're back. Alright, I'm gonna heal a 17 aura. Let's do it. Thorin? Yeah, I mean, so the Hobbit... You can go into the Hobbit territory. That's fine. Yeah, you could be like... but then, again... any of the dwarves, pretty much, in the Hobbit are solid. Yeah, I just kind of want to be, like, strong. And especially these days, I've been thinking... I want to get bigger. Like I want to see what it's like to be a bigger guy in my adult life. When I was younger, I was overweight, but when I was like really young. Nowadays, I have a hard time eating enough. So basically, I just drink like a gallon of milk. Get some. Well, I do live in Thailand, King. I mean, King. I do live in Thailand, but I am a little bit too health conscious. A bit too health conscious to do it that way. And I don't really need to, because I have such a base background in athletics that King, hold up. Actually, for your protection, don't talk about that too much here. For your protection. You live in Thailand? Oh yeah. Yep. That's where I'm from. I was actually gonna do, funny you mentioned that. I was gonna do an in real life stream today. Yeah, for you. Just so you know, King. It's one of those things that technically we should be able to have a conversation. Yeah, we should be able to have a conversation about, but unfortunately we can't because it is considered within that realm of conversation. You're born and raised there? No. I wasn't born and raised here. To be fair, I moved here. I was born and raised in the U.S. I moved here a long time ago, over 7 years ago. I've lived here for quite some time. If I'm going to be doing a 17, I might as well send these crests right now and just say, okay, let's go send these crests right now. Might as well. How did you just decide to do that? Great question, because I literally did just decide to do that. That is 100%. I actually did just one day was like, yep, it's the thing I'm going to do. Because I wasn't planning to live here whatsoever. I had never been to Thailand. I had never even been to Asia. I'm from the U.S. So what I did was I had a 2-month round trip to Asia with my best friend at the time. I'd never been here. And I was 20, right? And you know what I mean? With Easy B, he's a nice dude. He's a Guardian Druid. I like him. I like a Guardian Druid. It was a big decision. One of the more impulsive decisions I ever made. I had a suitcase about this big. I had a suitcase about like this big. I never been here before, you know. What's up, Cave? I just saw you on Insta. Oh yeah. Hold on. We make this command. Look. Hey, look. I've been posting on social media. I'm very proud of myself. I've been trying, and I've actually been I've been working on it, man. Cool. Who kicks fear first pull? Alone to without. Yeah. So I didn't know anyone here. One sec. I didn't know anyone here. I never been to Thailand before. I knew nothing about Thailand. But I had this random intuition, and I was like, this is what I need to do. I had a return flight. I canceled the return flight, and I was like, I'm going to figure out how to make this work. What really happened was this. I basically told myself it was December, the first week of December. After a week, I was like, I think I need to stay here. And I called my dad and my family, and he was like, yeah, this is a bad fucking decision. And I was like, that seems reasonable. But what happened was I just was like, look, I think this is really something I should do. And so, okay. You take Lust? KK. This will require me to lock in ever so slightly. So if I do miss your question, you can bank it and either ask on Discord or just ask me later. Repeat the question. It might be a little bit. Because I already technically riptide the tank. I shouldn't have done that. So he's going to bark skin here. And the reason he does that is he is good doing it for threat. Interesting. Why are you locked in yet? Ziv. I see what you're doing. This is rude behavior. Cool. So the question is whether or not I PCT this first pull. Probably. I'll recall it too. Lumathars. Boom. Settle. Lust. Boom. Cap Totem. Boom. Kick this. I'm not kicking Fears. Somebody else will get it. Nice. I think the Hunter. Perfect. My Shaman can game, dude. My Shaman's a gamer. I can do this. I mean, so the thing is, I haven't played my Shaman in a few weeks, but they don't know that, and I'll be fine. I'm not worried. Arakara is not exactly the easiest key to heal, but I'm settled. I'm good. I'm not worried in the slightest. Look, watch this. Watch this. Boom. I'm going to save him. I'm going to save this. I'm going to kick that. I'm doing my job. Watch it. Boom, 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 boom. It's a little bit of a boom, boom, pow. But don't say that in Thailand because it means something very different. Did you know that? Wait, no, never mind. I said don't say that. Cool. Yeah, I could do some damage. I don't have Bis, so I can't do as much as I would love to do. That fear is not going to go out. Oh! 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 Okay, hold up. Turn around. We're fine. It was the end of the poll, so we're all good. No problem. Yeah. Well, I mean, Ziv, you might be able to say. Ziv, let me ask you a question. Are you married? Do you have a... Are you married, Ziv? But yeah, Bitfolk. So it was a big deal when I moved here. It was a decision that was not made lightly, first of all. Let me make sure I heal this as well. You're married? Okay, yeah, don't say that here then. Then you can't say that, unfortunately. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I remember you telling me, so... Another person, I'm crazy proud of you. Thank you. There are a few things I've done in my life that were just genuine spontaneity, where I was just like, this is what I need to do, and I just had the guts to do it. And I'm proud of myself because those were the right decisions, although I had no way of knowing that at the time. Like, technically at the time, I had no way of knowing, because I had never been here. I didn't know anything about Thailand. I didn't know if I would be able to find work, if I'd be able to find a visa, if I'd be able to live here and do everything properly. But I just had faith in myself. I had a lot of trust built up from my childhood, and etc. What is your waffling? The fuck is a waffling? What does that mean? Wait, what's waffling mean? I got this. We're not gonna fail this. There's a lot of poisons out right now, but we're not gonna fail this. I got this. I do not have PCT. Hold up. Wait. I'm focused a little bit. Riptide that. Riptide it. I got him. Oh, yeah, that's kind of hard. That's a tough pull. Whew. Guys, there shouldn't be that many ads. I turned my ads down to 3 minutes per hour. It's the lowest you can have it. Get in the spirit link. Ooh. There shouldn't be that many ads, right? It's when you eat waffles? No, I haven't had a waffle in a long time. But I will say that one of the most underrated things in the world is certainly maple syrup, waffles, and chocolate. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You can technically watch... Like, I stream on YouTube, too, and other platforms. But the problem with that is I oftentimes will miss the chat there. Whew, that was tough healing. I feel like I did a good job keeping everybody up just now. That was a lot of healing. That felt hard. We'll see about the first boss, I suppose. No, I appreciate the thought, Bitfolk. Really, when I stream, for me personally, I just like to hang out with people. Even if I'm doing challenge, like for me, the challenging content and everything, like that's fun. But the biggest reason that I like streaming is just to hang out with people. I was really gonna do an in real life stream today. I messed up and I forgot the thing I needed at home. I went out and I was just like ready to hang out. That's why I was late to stream today, because I was gonna do an in real life stream. You're harder than the boss, no worries. I did that one well. But I also think my team seems pretty decent. I'm also super excited to, by the way, heal a Guardian Druid. You never see Guardian Druids anymore, so I'm very excited to heal a Guardian. He's a good Guardian, too. I'm back, thank God. I was just saying, I appreciate the thought. For me, really, the reason that I stream is to hang out with people. It's good for my mental health. It's good just in general for me. I do appreciate the thought of wanting to sub, though. I wouldn't say that it's not a source of income. Like, at this point, actually, it does help me pay rent and stuff, but it's not like I have a job. Stream is something that I do because at this point, I really do just love it. Like, it takes some energy. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes, like, maybe I like trying new things with it, too, because I haven't been streaming that long. Like, I don't know, some people have been streaming for... So, you said Kent, right? Kent's been streaming for how many days? 2,207 days in a row? Bro, I've been streaming for like a year. Like slightly over a year, you know what I mean? You seem really good at commentary. It is one of my special skills. It's certainly one of my special skills is the ability to just constantly yap while I'm doing very hard content. Because as an example, what we're about to go through right now is considered... This boss is not easy to heal. But watch this. No problem. No problem. Also, I play everything, which is very strange because most tanks only play tanks and most DPS still DPS. They play many DPS. It's very common nowadays for people to multi-role, but it's very abnormal for a tank player to also play healers. Like, that is not normal in World of Warcraft. It's not really a thing anymore that people do this. So that's another, I think, like, interesting thing about me as a player is that I like to play all the different roles. It's a particular passion of mine to be good at not just like a tank or a healer role, but also, I got this. We're good. Ooh. Okay, he almost wasn't good. I'm not going to lie. Sorry. I almost let him die on that tick because I was a second late with that cloudburst. I love Prez. Prez is my favorite healer. When I started streaming, I only played Prez, by the way. I was rank 3 at the end of pre-patch. Technically, it was pre-patch IO, but still. 1 step, 2 step, chain heal. Riptide. Last tick, we're good. I have time to heal this now. So that cloudburst is the right timing on this one. And therefore, I can hit the Ascendants and this. I'm good. Perfect. Nice. I'm going to go over here because this is what you're supposed to do on this boss. The next Gossamer Burst, we're going to be okay. I have a Spirit Link up. And then what? I'm going to play. Healing is not relaxing. I would not describe what I'm doing right now as relaxing, especially when I play with this ping that I play with. I shouldn't have used my Lumenthar trinket. Link. This one's Link here. Knock up. Perfect positioning. This tank is obviously very good. Ooh, that one is getting real close to the boss. We're not standing in, like, the exact spot. That was suspiciously close, I will say. Alright, this one I got the Spirit Walker's Grace for, so it's no problem. I Cloudburst at the 1 second mark. Cool. I didn't actually prep my Riptides there properly, so I just chain heal like this. Perfect. We have one more, so I have the Healing Tide Totem for this one, so we put it down now. Ramp 1 Ancestor, 2 Ancestor, chain heal, the squishies, boom. This one's an Earthbind Totem, which I have. Perfect, I root them there. And then we do damage to boss. Are we killing that one? It looks like we're killing it. Oh, I got Earthbind Totem. Okay, we have to heal one more then. Perfect. Why does it look like we're almost killing this? That would be a change of plans. Cool. I'm going to do my movement speed ability. Make sure that nobody dies. Last tick. Boom. But yeah, I think that it makes me a much better tank player to be able to heal this as well. Like, for me personally, I think that if you really want to be good at M+, you should be a tank player, a healer, and also a DPS. Like, you should play all three, but specifically tanking and healing will make you much better at the game for sure. In my opinion. This is an opinion thing, but you know. Well, Drabs, you can judge my Shaman. He's not that min-maxed gear-wise, so I feel like my damage is a lot lower. I'm using a Sack Brood. It's not looking like the best thing that could possibly exist. I do have a trinket, but it's not nearly as good as yours. It's a heroic version without avoidance. I don't know if you saw that clip I posted this morning. I think as I posted it wrong to TikTok, so I had to delete that after. Very sad. When do they want Lust? Do I have to heal one more? I have Ascendance, and the Cloudburst is down. Ooh, an Ascendance proc. Even better. Wow, beautiful. I don't think I'm going to have to heal this. He's at 3%. Don't take this for... Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought he was... That last tick went off with the Bloodworkers. Doing remix raids with Addy. All right, have fun, have fun. Hold up. I don't think I could have... I mean, if I had Spirit Link, I could have saved him. When Lust? When do they want the Lust here? If I had Spirit Link, I could have saved him. That was almost... Next pull. Cool. Sounds good. 3 a.m. I need to sleep. Thank you. I appreciate it, Bid. I appreciate you coming to just say hi. It's always nice when people actually... I think a lot of people have told me that they like lurk or whatever, but it does feel really good when you have people who actually just say, hey, thank you for doing this. It really is very cool, and I appreciate it. Cool, lusting. No, that's why you need cooldowns for each, but that's okay, because you have cooldowns for each, so it's no problem. That's what cooldowns are for. So, no problem, right? I enjoy your streams a lot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I figure most people, I don't think most people are, like, actively watching Twitch, right? Nobody watches Twitch. I mean, so we watch Twitch, but we're, like, gaming while we're watching. I mean, nope. I mean, does anybody just have me on, like, their main monitor? No way. I don't have people. If I'm watching Twitch, it's, like, on my phone normally, in my pocket. You're hate watching? What? TH. And here I thought you were my biggest fan. Easy to heal that. I'm doing some keys and I have you on Twitch. Oh no, I just meant like, but you're like also doing keys, right, Varu? I mean, that's what I would guess. I would guess that that's what's happening. You're on my main monitor? Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull up. I'm sorry, my bad. I should pull up. Here, I should have tried a little harder to be entertaining than Bitfolk. I got you. Right before you go to sleep. I started reading this book the other day, and I just... I'll tell you some cool facts right before you go to sleep. So, I was reading this book on anti-gravity the other day, and I just could not seem to put it down. It's very rainy in Thailand, if you didn't know that, and it was very misty last morning, and I went to grab it, but I missed. Oh, wait a second, it was foggy. Oh shit, I messed up the pun. It's okay, I have poison cleanse. I'm good. Oh, not with that cast though. Knock up. Almost. Hard to keep the hunter alive sometimes. Very punny. I kind of messed up the second pun, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes my favorite jokes are actually not even puns. They're just like, look at me, I'm a T-Rex, I have little arms, I scream. Ah! Sometimes that's my favorite joke, actually. I don't know if that should be clipped or not. Do you know that people on TikTok, they don't realize yet, TH, that I have the tism? They don't know. They have no idea. No, I know, because they don't know. Because I can't post that. If I post that, they'll know. It'll give the plot away. Just kidding. You know, I tried a TikTok live yesterday. I think this is the best time to just try things for stream. I know, for example, I know for a fact, 1 year from now, I will be streaming. I know for a fact, like 100% a year from now, I'll be streaming. 2 years from now, I imagine I'll be streaming, although I can't. Who knows, 2 years from now, it's a long time. So I was thinking, I was like, yeah, but this is a good time now to try things. Like maybe try a TikTok live or try this or just like try different things. I think that one of my secret skills that I'm really, really, really good at is I'm very good at failing. I think it's an underrated skill. No joke. No joke. I'm very good at failing. Incredibly good at it. I have no problem making a fool out of myself and trying really hard for things that don't work out. My specialty. All right, so far we're doing pretty good. Wait here. Oh, he's gonna pull. Okay. He's gonna do the meld skip. I actually haven't seen a druid do this yet. What's his overall damage at? Oh, look at this. Swiper, no swiping. I like this tank. Good for him. Swiper, no swiping. Look at that. He's playing druid. He's here. He's here to game. Bro, how are shamans doing so much? J-Lights subscribed. Didn't you sub the other day? Oh, sub, J-Lights. Thank you for the sub, dude. How you doing? Thank you for coming to say hi when I was on my gym stream. Haha, you know. Oh, hi, Necro. I'm playing my resto, Shaman. Careful the pet, careful the pet, careful the pet. Whoop, there it is. Hi, Necro. I'm healing for once. And I'm healing poorly because I just got hit by that. Remix when? Nah, I'm not a remix enjoyer. I can't do questing. I'm not a quester. The problem with me is that when I attempt to quest, the real problem is this. When I attempt to quest, right, I get what is traditionally called depressed. I'm very bad at enjoying questing. I wish I did. Trust me, I wish I did. I want to enjoy questing and open world content in World of Warcraft so bad, but I just don't. Like, I would love to tell you that it's something I enjoy because I love this game, but I don't. In fact, one of the advantages when I was married, Necro, was that I would ask often, whenever there was a new patch and I had to do the campaign or something, I would specifically ask my wife. I was like, can you please do this for me? Because she liked questing. And then I would leave her at the computer for like an hour, like 2 hours. I would be like, all right, I'm going to go to the gym. Like, can you do this quest? And then I would leave her for like 2 hours. I would come back and she would get like half a chapter done of the campaign. And I was like, despair. Because she was the type of gamer who was like, look at the pretty flowers. And she just quested the whole, like, that was her favorite thing. It was so wild to me because I am the exact opposite. I'm like, I just want to do keys. I want to get a healer up. I want to get the thing up. I want to do this. I want to do all sorts of things. Yeah, it's so random. We were very different on that. I'm very actually envious of people who can enjoy questing. Necro, what's your IO now? Too highbrow for the lowbrow questing. Have you seen these eyebrows, King? Nothing lowbrow about it. Nothing lowbrow about it. This is pure highbrow gameplay. I got these professionally done like 7 years ago. I haven't got them done since. I gotta eat my veggies before I can eat the main course. But that's the thing, Leaferino. And I don't want you to be I don't want you to be offended by this because I see that your name is Leaferino. So maybe you take this very seriously. But I haven't had a vegetable in like a long time. Like, I don't do vegetables. I haven't had a vegetable in like over 2 years. So I was like, nah. What's up, Haru? I don't want to, because I don't know. Is it Leaferino? Is that like a Vinland Saga reference? Hello, I'm currently Rage. Oh, good luck. Have a cool stream. Are you raiding and reading Legion Remix? Hi, Blood Bottler. Hold on, let me make sure I don't troll this, because I'm actually playing pretty well right now, and I want to keep it that way. Cap Totem. I would actually rather save this trinket. It's just Leaf. I mean, Leif. Is it Leaf or Leif? Tank has 3 stacks. He's chilling. This tank's good. He's a great tank right now. He's been a pleasure to heal thus far. I'm curious if he'll have the same overall as I did, though. Because he's exactly... I mean, he's a few item levels more than what I had on 17 Aura. And I'm curious to know what his damage would be. I think I had a Havoc in mine or a Warrior. I'll have to check. It looks like it'll be almost identical. But it's always cool to see Guardian Druids represent, you know? Okay, he's good there. Did he just shift out of that? Because I'm ready... Oh, he has freedom, that's why. Okay, when these guys come in, I have to have a plan as a healer. Right? Cap Totem. Dispel him. Got him. I will not miss a Dispel. I will not miss... What did I eat today? This morning, instead of steak and eggs, I had chicken and eggs. Hold up, let me focus a little bit. Focusing. This is the last part of the key where I really have to put a lot of focus in, because these guys will actually one-tap people if we're not careful. Got him. Dispelling. Perfect. Oh! That's okay. Earth Ellie, Earth Ellie, Earth Ellie, Earth Ellie. He can come back. We can save this. We can save this. That's okay. It's okay. I think we can save this. Our timer is okay, right? I can go over here. Got this. I'm alive. I can do this here. Spirit Link. I can dispel him here. Wait, we might be able to save this. Hold up. Wait. Focusing. Locked in. He desynced them slightly, these circles. So I had the one dispel. He has a freedom. I think we still have this, no? I think we're okay. Dispelling now. Knocking up as well. Ooh, okay. I think we're okay. We okay? We have 7 minutes? Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, scary moment. Scary moment for Druid tank here. People call me Leaf, but it's pronounced Leif. What nationality is pronouncing it Leif? Out of curiosity. Where are you from, Leif? This is not a fun area to tank as a Druid. I also tank as a Druid, and I can tell you, this is an anti-fun area to tank on a Druid. Okay, I'm dispelling him like now. Good. Sounds French. I don't know if that sounds French, but then again, I don't really know much about France. Okay, he's got Incarn, but this is going to do a lot of damage now. Okay. He got the freedom there. Perfect. Good. Okay, this is my big healing now. Ascendance. Whoa. Aggro, maybe? That's okay. Next one, I dispel. And also heal fully. Dispelling now. Knocking up so he can move out of this. Doing damage. Healing Tide. Ooh, we're like kind of locked in here because actually this is a 17 aura for my Resto Shaman. And I don't know if you know this, but I don't normally play Resto Shaman, so like a little locked in. I can't say I've been playing perfectly, but the one thing I refuse to do is not dispel my tank right before these circles go out, because I have also played Druid tank, and I can tell you how scary this area is. Do not underestimate this last area as a Druid. It actually sucks, because I can't dispel him right now. I actually cannot burn my dispel, so I have to just heal him like Giga. Oh, he already set his own stacks. Oh, no, it was a freedom. That was the freedom for my Ret Pally. Solid. He does have freedom, which helps a lot. Ret Pally does make this much more friendly. Okay. Well, I think we're good. 5 minutes. We got Lust for boss. Yeah, and this is percentage, correct? Is it? No. Ooh, the one over here, yes. Unless it's delayed. Is that percentage? Totem. First one's totem. Careful. What am I using to heal? You mean add-on wise? This is a cell. Like, you mean the add-ons here? Cell. This one is called Cell. So if the Ret Pally does Blessing of... Oh, shit. Oh, my God, I almost died. Oh, my God, that was close. Yeah, this is called Cell. Very helpful add-on if you... I think... Actually, this is the biggest complaint about all the add-on and UI changes is, like, what are we going to do if we don't have a UI to heal properly? Like, that's actually the biggest concern about Midnight. The UI changes, the biggest concern is what happens if we do not have these, like, a cell profile, as an example, because how are you going to heal? I will tell you, Malden, I used to use another add-on, and it sucked. I used to use this add-on. It was legit terrible. It was called Helium, and I clicked every single spell to heal. Now, granted, I played fairly competitive keys on my Prez Evoker with that add-on. So it's not impossible, but I can tell you right now it was suboptimal. I let a lot of people die because I couldn't see their defensive usage properly. I wasn't able to understand exactly what was going on. I couldn't see a lot of what was going on. I couldn't see some debuffs and some bleed effect. I remember in Brackenhide Hollow, I couldn't tell how many bleed stacks somebody had, so I just had to memorize when the right time was to use my Cauterizing Flame. Sometimes I'd mess up. So a good UI is essential to being a good healer. I think as a tank and a DPS, you can kind of get away with a lot. But as a healer, it's really not negotiable. I think that that's a big error that a lot of people make, is they don't spend enough time just straight up setting up their UI. And it should be something that you spend a lot of time on as a healer, is like making sure that you have a way of doing things that make sense to you. This one's totem. Careful. Good. Nice. Team's aware. Nice job. We would have timed this with several minutes left if we didn't have, obviously, that little middle area, but it was a good recovery. My Earth Ellie was able to save it for a second, and then I came back. We Spirit Linked it. I didn't actually die. So I haven't died a single time this key. I'm good. That was a beautiful recovery, if I do say so myself. Okay, Totem, watch melee. They should already be pre-spread. Perfect. I'm just going to advertise which puddle I'm taking here. Getting there. Perfect. Don't Ghost Wolf because it'll get me out of this. Kicking. Beautiful. Oh, looks like we're going to time the 17. Not that bad. First boss was a little rough. I think that I messed up like one or two of the AoEs. But even just like a little bit more item level and stuff though. You know? Beverly Hills Cop 3 was awful. I am shocked. Tell me more, Learn. Why was it so bad? Why was Beverly Hills Cop 3? I would never have expected this. Because that just sounds like an easy blockbuster. Like, how do they mess up Beverly Hills Cop 3? Did he not get his sprinkles cupcakes or something? Like, what could they possibly have done to mess that up? Fun fact, I used to live in Beverly Hills. My first ever studio apartment was technically in Beverly Hills. Fun fact. It is not as nice as some people say it is. It was a tiny little studio with somebody's basement. Yep, long time ago. Feels like forever. GG's. Good save. Thank you for having my shaman. My shaman can heal. Nice. It's nice to see another druid. Nice to see another druid. Earth Ellie Spirit Link for the win. Does Sackbird have a tertiary stat on it? Yeah, if I had a different trinket, I think that would help a lot. Like, Sackbird is pretty bad for Resto Shaman, and I think my stats are still a little bit off. Actually, no, my stats is pretty good. Like, I got 18k haste, some decent crit and verse. I think my stats are okay, actually. I corrected the ring and stuff. Ooh. Nice. Not bad. 722 KDVS. I know some Resto Shamans that would do a lot more than this. I don't know how they do it, but I know some Shamans would do a lot more. And he had slightly more damage than me. The Nether Prism is a choice. He's using Nether Prism and Brand. Damn. Yo. Good to meet you officially. By the way, VZ. Ziv says you are nice. I'll let him know you said that. I should check my social media. You play Horde? No, well, my shaman is dwarf. The rest are whatever. Let's see, I got 16 eco domes, pretty easy. Nice, 17 aura on the board. Not bad, not bad. He has 18 flood. Ooh, 17 Dawnbreaker. The hunter is 17 Dawn. They made it childish for some reason. You're being legit. Off the ground, I was sliding down a rope with one hand. With respect, though, isn't it the point, Learn? Isn't that the point, though, of, like, a movie like that? Like, it's not supposed to be that serious, right? I'd imagine it's not supposed to be that serious. Like, I think it's okay for a Beverly Hills Cop 3 to be whatever. I'm going to take get some salt. Sean, thanks for always coming to say hi. I appreciate it. It's nice. You're entertaining just fine. Hi, Peter. The Death Adder is legit. Sorry, I always miss YouTube comments. You guys should know that by now. The first two are just straight action. Really. Impressive. Impressive. Who, me? Yeah. It's cool to see the same people come to say hi every stream. I don't know if people will be interested, but I want to do more in real life Thailand streams. I think it would be good for my health and my mental health to do more just like outside streams. We play a new game in the future? That's a good question, Pudge. Probably not. Maybe. I mean, Fellowship is coming out, right? So I'm kind of curious about that game, potentially. I'm watching Jimmy, who's Ginny, Thailand stream right now, really? Somebody doing a Thailand stream. I don't know who that is, Pudge. If you had to, what other game would you play? The Game of Life. It's my favorite game ever. Also, it is definitely storming right now, by the way. Let me read your text. Oh. Oh. No. The last text is not like the first. This is a game, but I kind of like that though. I watch you and Dal for tank action. To be fair, I'm I wasn't playing tank that last key. I enjoy a good change up. I enjoy a good switch up. That's one key done on the rest of the shaman. I like playing everything. I'm just a chronic altaholic. I play a little bit everything, you know. Okay, 17 done on the resto shaman. Not bad. Not bad. Play Dota? Nah. No, Pudge. I like my mental health. I've been feeling joyful recently. I've been feeling happy. I want to see you suffer. Why? Why? Do you know why I haven't been online as much? Because I did the thing that you're not supposed to do for IO. Yeah? Do you know why I haven't been online as much? It's because I'm happy and I have a girlfriend. And it's like, you know, yesterday I was like, I could stream for a few hours and play World of Warcraft, or I could invite Kitty over and we can watch some trash reality TV show and eat snacks. And like, bro, clearly I want to do the second one. So yeah, until we move into the house, I feel like if she was like, oh, you want to come over right now for dinner? Unfortunately, I can't because it's like storming. It's like monsoon storming now. You know what I mean? I don't know if Love is Blind is the best, but I will say that I heavily enjoyed the last thing that we saw. That was very heartwarming. Now I'll come over for dinner. So I would, but you know, figured you are busy. I am busy because we're moving into a new house soon. So Kitty and I are moving. Well, actually, you guys will meet Kitty soon, Sean. I'm gonna like maybe this Thursday. I think we were planning this Thursday potentially. It's exciting because you don't live together. Nah, I still think the honeymoon stage. I've known Kitty for 7 years. So that's a long honeymoon stage. Damn. 7-year honeymoon stage. Great. 7 years. How long does the honeymoon stage last, King? We haven't been dating for 7 years, though? No, that's true. How long do you think? Let's play Presevoker? Presevoker, Guardian Druid, Prot Warrior, or what? 2 weeks? Not longer than 2 weeks. What do we want to play? Let's play some Prez, maybe. Maybe 3 weeks? Now we're way past that. Now, I'd like to think we're both emotionally intelligent enough to know that our relationship probably has more value than World of Warcraft. But, you know what I mean? Probably. That's weird. So the problem is, you know, as you know, when your gaming buddy becomes happy and starts a relationship, you lose them forever and they get less good at the game. It's just clinic. Everybody knows this. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. It's true. Every time you have like a gaming friend, like your tank player, your healer player, and they become happy, is Jover for their skill, especially in like FPS games. Oh, dude, I never even took my vault. That's how little I've played. Let's do a 12 or something on the Prez because he needs a lot of gear. He is not min-max at all. Gives me the ick. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to scare you, but there are real-life people. How much donation to play Dota? I'm not going to lie, Pudge. I can be bought. Oh, no. Hold up. You're talking donate. I can be bought. I'm a whore. Yeah, no, gimme. What's up? I'll take. There's an amount here. We can have a conversation about this. All right, I'm listening. This is not exactly the best vault, but I'll take it because I don't have anything else. Hold up. No, wait. Dota, you say? Interesting. Can I play the original Dota? Whatever you're thinking, double it. Can I play the original Dota, or do I have to play Dota 2? Can I go into Warcraft 3 Battle.net and play Defender of the Ancients, or do I have to, what are you thinking here? $2 it is? Nah. My paw. Not enough. Got me more than that for me to sacrifice my sanity for a day. Do they still have Ursa Warrior and Axe? 12. Who is Death? Ooh. Paratanka. Who's Gildaman? Are you playing Dev Evoker? No, I'm playing Prez Evoker. I play Prez. I like Prez Evoker. I should probably do Ecodome, Gambit, or Halls of Atonement. What do I have? Maybe they won't take me, actually, because I don't have a lot. 12 Arakara. Okay, I could do Arakara. I'm 699 item level, and I don't have much. If anything, what's funny is that this other trinket is probably worth playing. This one. They still have Ursa Warrior. Is Ursa Warrior still able to 1v5 people? Because that used to happen, like, way back in the day. Did you ever play the original Dota? Wait, who's Cooter Hound? Bro, that's a name. We can take a Survival Hunter. He's 716. There's no way we don't take him. I feel like a Cooter Hound sometimes. Do do boo 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 do 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 do. It was right there. I couldn't resist. Don't blame me. Blame the game. What's up? Oh, what your ping normally at? I've been traveling. I like how somebody asked this question on this video. Lock your door, kitty. Unlock your door, kitty. Dalgroth. Fucking. Alright, bet. That's okay. I have a key, learn. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do. And soon it's gonna be our door. Mr. Dell. What's up, dude? Let me go buy some enchants, too. So you know when I actually want to play my Prez Evoker? He's going to start with Mythic Legs. He's got some pretty unlucky vaults, but Mythic Shoulders, Mythic Legs. He still has his belt, which is bad. I'll have to craft a belt. I'll have to craft a bunch of stuff. He'll need to craft a cloak thing, a weapon. The rings are mythic. These trinkets are bad, but I have them. Mythic bracers. He'll have some mythic pieces to start with. He'll at least be competitive when I want to play him. Destruction Warlock. Oh yeah, this might be OCE. Is that? I'm sure Dell's okay with that. Still Dell. Do do do. Boom 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 boom. I'm ready. This is IO for my Prez, and I didn't really shower when I got back from outside earlier, so I'm ready for some IO. Bam 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 bam. Do do. Yeah, I'm trying to learn. Speaking of learning, I'm trying to learn some stuff. I'm not trying to learn my place as a human, because I'm not in solo leveling or anything like that. But I am trying to learn and experiment with social media. You know anything about social media? You use stuff? Lee wants to come. Hi, Lee. Do you use social media at all? Like, I'm trying to learn how to use, like, TikTok. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about those things. I'm trying to learn how to use purple, pink, blue, red, green, violet, orange. I can count to 3. What can I say? I like pits. You don't like pits? Hold up, wait, no, I can't say that. Holy, I was about to say something really bad in party chat. Oh my god, Dal. Is Dal listening to this? Is he streaming right now? I think he's still live, right? Bro, ooh, I was about to say something super bad. I was about to get banned. That was close. That was real close. Super close. That was a good catch by me, with respect. I don't know how often people have that moment, but I just had that moment. I was like, that's the thing. That you say that on Instagram. You don't say that in party chat. Discord and Twitch are your social media. Fair enough. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I feel like Learn, it's like, it's not required, quote unquote, but it basically is. For stream, right? Like, you kind of have to have social media for stream. That's what I think, at least. I think. In TikTok, if you fart, so I was testing the waters a little bit. I posted something to TikTok today, and I wasn't sure about it. I wasn't sure. I made it also a YouTube show. I'll tell you, I posted this to TikTok today, and I was a little bit iffy about it. Kizo, you tell me what you think. Even the first part, I listened to it. I was like, I kind of can't believe I did this. I've been testing the water. So I posted that to TikTok this morning, and I can tell you it did terribly. We'd like a DK? Sure. Because I have a lot of clips from stream. And I think that a lot of those clips are funny. But a lot of them are inappropriately funny. So I'm like, that one was I thought was okay. There was another one I wanted to post. Did you guys see the thing I posted in general of Discord? Well, let me see if I can open Discord now. It was bugging earlier. I thought that was really funny, but I couldn't post it because it was like, hold on, let me see. The general clip, yeah, this one. Like, come on, this is hilarious. You know it's true. I know it's true, but I wouldn't be able to post that, for example. Like, there's no way. Like, you can't do that. All right, let me port over to, what are we doing? Arcara, me, Mikey. Oh. Man, I've been working out hard. My body is stiff. Oh, the rain's over. What day is it today? Sunday. I don't know. Kitty, what are you making for dinner? The more I think about it, the more a roast chicken sounds really nice. Like a good roast chicken sounds great. Cool, let's go. Ara. Do I like double TD? I still was a little unsure if we actually take the double TD or not. This feels weird to play with. Built in. Boom. No, that would be pleasurable, learn. Is the opposite. There's actually 5. There's like several different clips of that, by the way. It's hilarious. There's actually... Okay, so by the way, there's like a bunch of those clips. However, yes. However, the problem with all of them is that I can't use any of them. That's my problem. Because they're all inappropriate for TikTok. Like, every single one of them is like, nope. Like, literally, is like, every single one is like, oh, I can't use this. It was actually insane. Lusting. You should never trust me to lust, by the way. It's a bad idea. Every single time you ever trust me to lust. Not in this frontal. Good. It's been a long time since I played Prez. I had to randomly just lock in now for a second. Good, I'll get that kick. And deep breath after. Perfect. Look at that Prez gameplay. Look at that. Prez gameplay. How did the hunter just die? Post them to X. Isn't that where you can say? I have no idea. I don't actually know. So I figured out, learn. I got a bunch of clips. Like, did you think that was funny? Apparently, so, okay, I sent that to somebody earlier, and they were like, I mean, I don't think it's that funny. And I was like, what? That's funny. And some people just don't find offensive shit funny. And I respect that. I do. I want to say I respect it. But at the same time, like, I don't understand it. Because I think it's really funny. To just be rude, kind of. Like, I find dark humor to be, like, entertainingly funny, you know? But not everybody does. I find the fact that your friend didn't find it funny. There we go. Okay, so we're on the same page. Fantastic. Dal is probably going to be testing me this key. Massive Spirit Bloom into this. Okay. Preferably into this. Tip on cooldown now. I need to hold for the Spirit Bloom. Good. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I like sarcasm and irony. Nice. I don't like sarcasm. That Spirit Bloom was early. Ooh. I got it. I got it. I got it. Ah. You know, sometimes Prez is like so much. I just healed this on 17 on the Shaman, and I was like chilling. And now I'm playing my Prez, which is something I know way better than Shaman, and I'm just like, the whole time. I forgot how different they are. Like, Prez and Shaman are just so actually polar different to each other. They're actually, it's so wild to me how different healers can feel. Huh. If your friend shit on you, it's even funnier. I'm not a huge fan of deprecation, right? Like, deprecation was never one of my kinks. It's just not really my thing, learn. But I can appreciate how other people might be a fan of it, but it's not for me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What are we listening to right now? I don't know. I let Spotify autoplay today. I wanted to listen to some new music. Bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm supposed to drink. I forgot mana is a kind of a thing on Prez if you don't play E-Loop. They're like Smack Talk is on point. Fair enough. Well, in that case, fuck you, Learn. I think you're a terrible human being, and I dislike everything you stand for. How'd I do? How was that Smack Talk just now? Was that kind of like what you were thinking? I hope you know that I was being a little too sarcastic there. Yeah, I hope you realize that that was me being a little bit too sarcastic. That was just rude? No, I thought it would make I thought it would make him laugh. I knew he would enjoy that. Okay, I'm gonna life bind through the tank here. He shouldn't need me to, but I got him. Easy healing. Makes me so nervous to do this in Pugs, by the way. Because it was so bad. Yeah, I mean that was the sarcasm, right? Hi, Naz. Naz, are you playing Remix or like what are you up to? That's like way in the corner. I didn't even know you could get that far in the corner, to be honest. This is an interesting spot. I didn't actually know this was a spot. I've just been doing casual retail keys. I'm still enjoying retail keys right now. Bro, where is he? The spider's on the thing. I didn't even know you could do that, actually. It is... I worry in pug keys when you get this close in a thing, you know what I mean, though? Yo, hi, Rainbow. Pretty good. Overall, I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm enjoying... I'm happy and I'm enjoying life. I'm just on WoW a little bit less, which is strange for me. Because normally, you know, like, I love WoW so much that I'm always online. But actually, right now, I am weirdly not always online. I'm actually, like, doing life things and stuff. Today, I want to do more in real life Thailand streams. I want to do that. Learn if you tuned into my stream and I was just, like, walking down the streets of Thailand, did I wash again? No. No. Absolutely not. Let me check again. No. No. That is... I can tell you certifiably the answer to that question is no. Absolutely not. Wouldn't dream of it. Shower stream when? I'm trying to get my IO for my ults. You can't shower. Well, was that a bolt? Oh, he DC'd. Oh, that's not good. Because this key is hard enough that we can't actually finish it with 4 people. Hopefully he comes back. Obviously, it was not on purpose. Wrong platform? True. Hey, he's back. Okay, good. Whew. Scary. My prez is pumping the meters right now, by the way. My prez is actually destroying these meters. That was way too scary. I don't know if that was going to go off or not, but... Okay, kicking that too. Considering my item level, by the way, 699, not min-maxed whatsoever. Look at my damage. I mean, Prez, if I was geared, I'd be doing 2 million overall right now. Prez actually does crazy overall damage. Like, granted, a lot of it is pad AoE and stuff like this, but damn. I have this rewind press. Sometimes ping gets me on Prez, because that was kind of close just now. I knew I was going to press it there, but still. Bugs that don't focus the alarm beetles. Yeah, it does happen a lot in pugs. And also those bolts go off during it, which are scary as well. Okay, setup globals. 1, 2, 3. Got it. No problem. Get this kick. Easy healing. Got it. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. No problem. What's up, Upper Wolf? Yeah, Dal needed this on his Demon Hunter. Yeah, I was just queuing my key on my Preservation Evoker, and bam, all of a sudden a wild Dalgroth appeared. I was like, damn. He's Dal. There should be no ambient damage here if that cast doesn't go off. Yeah, I forgot how annoying ping is on my Prez in particular. You lose a lot of Empower casts. Like, you have to be, like, pitch perfect with them if you want to play this healer with high ping. Bro, guys. When you think about the pressure... Oh, my God, I'm concerned. Like, really concerned, actually. Like, really, like, what... What is it gonna... What's gonna happen with Prez? It's actually... Because, obviously, nobody really plays Prez, so you don't think... Like, nobody's talking about it. You know how they say, like, Resto Shaman got gutted? Prez kind of got gutted. Prez got gutted more than Resto Shaman got gutted. To clarify. Like, Prez got destroyed by those changes. I just can't see a word. I don't know. I don't understand how it's going to work. Some of the changes look good. They removed Spirit Bloom and Lifebind. So... Like what? Like Spirit Bloom is the weird one. It's the Spirit Bloom change that got me, Bell. That I'm just very confused about how that actually looks in a key. I'm just confused about the Spirit Bloom. Like that I don't think they needed to do that. Personally, I think they could have absolutely just left that in. Yeah, the Spirit Bloom change felt wrong. I think if they left everything else and maybe at least maybe like you don't have to life bind anymore, like I could see that being okay. Their direction for a while, I don't think so. I think that it might. I think it's required and necessary for the game. Care, Pet, Hunter, and DK. If you do this, here, wait, I can rescue him in. There you go. The old rescue tech. I don't think so, Learn. I think, and I understand why people think that, of like, yo, it's all going to go downhill from here. I think we're going to be okay. I actually think that the changes will come, and it's going to be scary, but we're ultimately, I think that everything's going to be just fine, you know? I don't think WoW is going downhill. I think we're going to be okay. Probably in Pugs, you have to just heal this, like, Giga. I have a stasis to pop when needed, if anybody gets hit by stuff. It's fun to heal sometimes. Oh, okay. Externals, 1, 2, 3. Good. There's the 2 stack I was thinking that was going to happen. No, I think WoW's going to be alright. I wouldn't be that worried about WoW to begin with. If I kill first 2 bosses on Mythic, my raid vault will be just from them. Yes. Like, you're not going to get any really OP Giga items, like from the last few bosses. You can get those. But if you kill Soulbinder as your first 2 Mythic bosses, Mr. Rainbow, then you will have access to Lumathar loot, because Soulbinder is technically the 3rd boss. So the way the lockout works is whatever. You've canceled your sub? Really? It has actually deep... Can I ask you, Learn, honestly, then? Because I genuinely want to know. What has demotivated you? Like, what is giving you that little confidence in them? That they're going to figure it out? Like, what are the changes that you were like, nope, the game's over. We'll never play this again? Was there a specific class that got you, or just, like, in general, you were like, no. My WoW didn't do this. Bro, Prez feels so good right now. I really should play this healer more. I feel like if there was one character I would gear, it's probably the Prez. It's just such a giga, like, it just feels, this tier set and everything is so good on it. What do you have iron for a bound to, Sodom? I have it bound to mouse wheel, but I think I might macro it soon. I'm not sure. Unsure. Okay, watch aggro. Aggro's the real problem here. What does a tier set do for Prez? It gives it a lot of value. There's a ton of value in this tier set for Prez. Not just, I mean, the damage of it is ridiculous. Like, the damage of this set is unbelievable. Like, if you take a look at my overall, I'm at 1.39 mil overall right now, right? But the thing is, I'm not geared. I'm not even 700 item level. And I have way too much mastery. Imagine for a second that I was actually geared. Can you imagine how much damage I'd be doing? What about for healing? It's massive for healing. The reason that it's massive for healing is because you can get through so many mechanics by spamming Chrono Flame so long as you tip the scales on cooldown. Knowing, like, one of the reasons of how Prez does damage is knowing when I need to actually cast a healing spell versus when I can be just casting Chrono Flame. It's a big skill diff for Prez. Is like, oh, here I can actually just be hitting Chrono Flame because I know I have my tip buff up. I don't have a kick for this. It's going off. So here, for example, I know I actually have to be using a cooldown. And I can dispel my tank after. Oof. Don't cast Spirit Bloom there. Stasis first. Dream Breath. Spirit Bloom. Then TA after. My tank's good. He only has 3 stacks. DK gets hit. No problem. I have a big stasis now. All good. So basically, you just hit tip on cooldown. You almost never hold it now. Like, it's almost always the wrong idea to hold tip at this point. Because this Chrono Flame is going to be healing the tank because it'll split. Because there's only 2 enemies here. So the tier set, every single one of these is going to be absolutely nuking the tank. What's up, Sleeping? You know, honestly, I'm... no! Hold up. Wait. Prez is good, but not this good. Hold up. Help. I tried to do a thing. I failed. Come to the edge. Can I rescue somebody? Wait. Oh. My overall damage. Stream. This is so good. I think that's my fault, Sleeping. I don't want to blame you for something you didn't do. You know what I mean? I don't want to blame you for something you didn't do. You're good. Sleeping, I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm doing really well. But the problem with that is my IO is very low now, you know? As you know, Sleeping, the thing is it's hard to be a proper World of Warcraft player, but also like be happy and also be in a successful relationship at the same time. Because it's not turbo boost yet. So I'm kind of just sitting here and I'm like, I could do a key that doesn't matter, or I could go have dinner with my girlfriend. And then we can watch some trashy reality TV shows. And we can hang out. And she's super cool. So I would rather hang out with her. You know? That sounds great. Happy is better than IO. I agree. Although, not everybody does, and there are certainly some people who will be like, woo, you've got your priorities all wrong. Listen, relationships are great. Happiness is great. But happiness is a fleeting emotion. And you can't trust happiness. But you know what you can trust? IO. Even after the season ends, what you can do is go to Raider IO and see what your previous score was. So really, you're prioritizing the wrong thing here, Woo. I think a lot of people would have that take in World of Warcraft. I wouldn't describe the overall WoW player base as super... I think WoW player base is great. But individually, sometimes WoW players are more degenerate than any other thing. And I swear, if you actually told some of them, you were like, listen, you get to choose between being happy, but always having subpar IO, or you can be happy, but not have IO. Wait, I said the same thing twice, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh. Whoa. I'm good. Oh, I'm not. I'm dead. I died to the melee after. Did the DK just take my spot? Haha. Just get yourself a gamer girlfriend. No, I mean, I'm making jokes about it the whole time. The truth is, I hope everybody finds... I think that life is not meant to be spent alone. Inherently, I'm just a big believer that life is not meant to be spent alone. And, it's so much better to have somebody that you can enjoy life with. Hard to find. Not easy to find, but I think it's so much better. However, my hours this... So what I will tell you, though, is Blood Bottler. I'll tell you this. This month of World of Warcraft is a weird one. The Turbo Boost isn't actually out yet. There's technically not that much to do if you're not going to be, like, spamming remix keys and stuff. But ultimately, here's what I can tell you. Okay? I will my streaming hours this month will certainly go down. Like, I'm going to be chilling. GG's. I'm going to be chilling for sure. So I definitely will be on stream a little bit less. But I'm around. I'll be in my Discord if you ever want to say hi. And I'll probably just maintain Volts for the next few weeks. I'm moving, I'm moving houses soon. Sleeping, did you see my new house? Did you see my new house, by the way? Did I just get the same Warbound item twice? Interesting. Do you need head? I have this old one. You haven't seen the new house? You want to see the new house? Does this hunter need the head? I do. Oh, he does need the head. Oh, all good. All good. You know me, Del. Oh, you want to see the new house? Okay, let me show you the new house. I'll post it in Discord. Boom, boom, boom. Let me find it. Boom. I might do some more in real life streams too, just to be able to hang out with people. I might just be outside a little bit more. So I'll probably do some like in real life streams as well, so I can hang out with people. Here, this one, right? Yeah. All right, here, I'll post it in general. I'll post it in general real quick. I'll show you. This is the house. I'm very excited. There's no doxing here, don't worry. I've checked the video. Here. Yeah. If you don't need. Hold up. He's gonna trade me the headpiece actually. 1 second though. There's any class on here, all sorts of things, stripping back add-ons. You gotta look first. Don't listen to doom and gloom. This is the house. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful house, by the way. Yeah, the house is a little bit bigger than my current place. It's slightly bigger though. You know? This massively support. Yeah, but they have time to iterate on it, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. They have time to iterate. So I wouldn't be like too worried. Can you guys see that okay? I guess this is the wrong window capture. I just realized, sorry. This is the right one. This is actually full screen here. Here. Yeah, there you go. This is what I was talking about. I mean, it's a beautiful house. This is where I'll be. So my streaming room is going to be up here, like the 3rd floor. And I'll be able to show you, like when we actually move in, maybe I'll do like a move-in stream or whatever. Our house, yeah. I think like I will do like I'll hang out with people when I do the move-in stream. I'm very excited about it. Here, let me go back to WoW and find him here. Yep. KK, be right there. Does it come with all the furniture? Yes, actually. We have to remove a lot of the furniture because it has like how many couches does it have, Kitty? It's got like 5 couches. He's got a lot of couches, man. Did you buy the furniture? It comes with the house. No, it comes with them. Chill day. 4? Yeah, it's got 4 couches. It's like 4 or 5 couches. It's like way too long. It's like way too long. Is this guy Alliance? Can I find him in Dornagal? Be careful when you're using these stairs. Yeah, right. What's up, Punk? How's it going, Punk? I saw you in like an 18 Dawnbreaker earlier, I think. How'd that go? Can you come tank 17? I actually do need a 17 Dawnbreaker, to be fair. That's my last Resilient key. Oh, I was about to... Ooh, I mean... You know... I do potentially need a 17 Dawnbreaker. Let's go. Interesting offer. Interesting offer. Do they need a healer? Do you have a whole group? Because I got a healer friend who would be really good at it. Is this guy Alliance by chance? Ooh, if he's offering, I would love... I would like head from Cooter Hound. They would be helpful. I have a whole group, just need a tank. Oh, okay, Drebs. Apparently they have a healer. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Cats are fine with stairs. Oh, there's a lot of stairs, and I think one of the cats, so there's 2 different cats, right, Learn? There's 2 cats. One of them is definitely a little bit more hyper than the other cat. Sure, Punk. I can do one more key. Help 17 Priory. No, we already did that one. I don't want to go back to 17 Priory. I have 17 Priory now, so that means I never have to go back. I don't want to go back to 17 Priory. Sorry. Wait, I just got the headpiece, right? Yeah, let's just equip this real fast before I forget. Solid. Cool. 700 item level. By the way, I was 6. I wasn't even 700. I did 1.43 mil overall. Easy one shot. Okay, let's go. On my way. Yep. Okay, wait, hold up. I'll come over and we'll do Dawnbreaker, right? Let's do it. Yo, can you guys hear the thunder in the background? It's storming, man. One of my cats is an idiot. Yeah, his name is Cookie because he has the IO of a cookie. Want to see a cat on stream? Yeah, he will. So, on one hand, I was like, I don't know if the cat will be in my streaming room. But then I was like, I think it'd be kind of cute if he just like came into the streaming room sometimes. So, we'll see. I'm going to have a whole room to stream in. So, that means I get to do like more fitness stuff, be more active, etc. I'm really excited. I'm pretty excited, man. Cat cam? Oh, no, because they move around a lot, so... That's a different website, Hados. Hi, Hados. Hados, I tried my first ever live on... Wait, I can't say that. I forgot. What are we listening to right now? If Who doesn't show... Can you fit a shower in this streaming room? No, I don't want to. Why would I shower? Look. This is perfect right now. It's just pungent enough, but not overpowering. There's a slight hint of maple with a touch of almond, which is weird because I actually, by the way, I don't eat almonds, so I don't know where the touch of almond is coming from. But the more that there's subtle notes. It's like a fine wine. Like you have to keep going in to really get the full flavor and value, right? By the way, for what it's worth, I really hope that your mom is not currently watching Stream Kitty. I'd like to point out that I really hope your mom is not watching stream at this point. Please. She's not. Fantastic. We're safe. That would have been close, guys. That would have been not exactly fantastic. May see a flying cat. Yeah. She's making... What's pickled watermelon? You guys want to do like an easy route or like the good route? Let's see what route they want to do. What music you guys want? I want to listen to like lock-in music, kind of. This is like happy music, but I kind of want to do whatever. I want to do maybe either Indigo playlist or this is not, it's not reset. Oh no, how do you get out? Where's the person? Is the person even here to get out? Can you even get out? You have to fly out, right? Wait, the first boss is done. Oh, she's over here. That's right. In the middle. I only look and see my cat at work. Sleeping. Your cat is very cute. You shared your cat with me before. If I remember correctly, Farah. Is this correct? I get confused about whose cat is who. I remember Farah, but I think that's your cat, right? Yeah, that's her name. Okay, I remembered. Yeah. Did you see? Have you seen Kitty? Did you see Sleepin's cat? It's very cute. If you smell almonds, it could be a sign. Guys, I was kidding. I don't know what my armpits smell like. It's not. It's not almonds. It was a joke. It just smells a little bit like sweat. They don't actually smell like almonds, to clarify. I don't know what almonds smell like. No, not this music. I want... Ooh, Big Thunder. Did you guys hear the thunder? It wasn't that loud, to be fair. My Dawnbreaker route, we do 1 pack if we're okay with it. We do the 114 during boss RP. Cool. Big Thunderclap. Yeah, I should be playing my warrior for this. Let me just stand up real quick, because I don't mind doing a 17 Dawn real fast. My lizards are completely unfazed by this thunderstorm. There is a big thunderstorm, though. They don't care. They know that I'll keep them safe. I mean... Listen for a second. Okay, right as I told you to listen, there was no thunder. And then right as I moved the mic back to me, there's thunder. Nature just doesn't like me. Like, me and nature just don't get along. I don't know why. I never did anything to nature, but it doesn't like me. You hear that rumbling? That's not me. I went to have a spoonful of, what's it called? Okay. Here. 17 Dawn is not that bad of a key, but we just gotta have damage for it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Doop 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 doop. Guys, I want to play like gaming music. Spoonful of yogurt? No, condensed milk. I just poured condensed milk in my mouth. Yeah, I straight up poured condensed like a tablespoon of condensed milk in my mouth. There's just something about having a thick, creamy white liquid swirling around my tongue that gives me energy for my day. Something about I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Good spell reflect. Okay. What's up, Starkatoon? How's it going? This would be Resilient 17 for me if I was to get this. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, well, luckily it's a Resilient key. Hi, HK. Listen, you know, at the end of the day, listen, here's what I'd like to point out. Here's what I'd like to say. I think that life is full of hope, meaning genuine happiness. I think we should be kind to each other. I think that we should all work hard, make money, and help other people. I'm a good person. Have a nice day. And I only enjoy white liquid when it's from the tit of a large mammal. That's it. I've made my statements. I put myself out there. Is she actually? So listen. Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing, noob. So as you know, Kitty and I are colloquially knocking boots. We have the coitus, and we are dating. So the problem is that Kitty's mom is currently visiting, and she may or may not be listening to the stream. Otherwise, I stand by what I say. Actually, I still stand by what I say. No, listen, I stand by it. I stand by it. I stand by it. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of this. And I'm also going to time a 17 Dawnbreaker, get my Resilient keys as I talk about all this. It's going to be a double whammy. Actually, a triple whammy. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm in fitness, the only thing that I know of that causes lactation in men is, like, steroid abuse. Like, incredibly messed up hormone profiles in men can do that. But I don't know what natural conditions would do it, to be honest. I don't know exactly what they're called, to be honest. I have yet to be graced with the presence of a man who is able to do this. What's up, Blood Bottler? Oh, dude, this guy kind of bugged. Just need to tell her, Warner, if you tune into stream, I may say some outlandish shit. No, that's like that was a long time ago, King. We're not in the Outlands anymore. I don't say any outlandish shit anymore. What are you talking about? We're in the War Within. King, are you okay? I don't say any outlandish shit anymore. Coitus? Oh, well that's normal though. To be fair, coitus is not outlandish. It's what keeps our species alive. And I'm very happy to brag about the fact that I bagged the 10. God damn. Have you seen her? I'm not upset about this. Did I start a Big Bang episode? You've never called it that before? I'm not going to lie. Do you know why I started calling it that? One of the reasons is because occasionally... High five? Thank you. High five. Indeed. Thank you, HK. This is the right... See, that's the right thing. You're not like, oh, woo, I can't believe you would say that in front of her mom. It's like, first of all, I will thank her mom for giving birth to this magnificent specimen. And that's why you shouldn't bring me to family dinners. I may have I'm going to introduce her to stream anyways. Soon we're going to do an in real life stream learn. We're going to go to like a night market here and I'll introduce her properly to stream. Like I want to do a proper stream with Kitty. It was actually a stream goal that I had put on for a little bit of like people can contribute. Like I'll take one from every sub. I will go toward basically like this night out and we hit the goal a little bit ago, so it's just, let's do it. If she's putting up with my shit, she has to be a 10? Haha. Stream goal or stream... What's a gowl? I don't do, like, European football. I'm an American football enjoyer noob. I don't know what a gowl is. Love is in the air. Love is blind. Have you ever seen Love is Blind before? Gowl is another spelling of jail. Oh. Yeah, well, apparently, somebody... who was it the other day? Shego put me in horny jail the other day. What do you think of the add-on stuff and the button removal? Okay, so I am one of the people... I'm very positive about it because I think they're going to make it work. I also think that WoW, in general, has just been kind of on the decline. And I think they need to make some sweeping fundamental changes to it. So I'm a huge fan of what they're doing. I think it's I think it's really good that they're making changes because if they didn't make any changes, we'd be in trouble. If they didn't make any changes, we would just have Midnight Season 5. Or sorry, we would have the War Within Season 5. And then the War Within Season 6. And nobody would come back to play the game. And the game would be dead. And I don't want that. Like, I don't want WoW to die. I don't want it to fade into, like, a, you know, MMO history. Like, WoW is amazing. So, anything that breathes life into the game, personally speaking, I think is good for the game. I think the changes they're making will help a lot of new players. It'll make the game accessible. And that's good, because accessibility is very important when it comes to games. I'm nervous because the way I play the game might be affected. Maybe it will be affected slightly negatively. But Leif, how long have you been playing World of Warcraft? Because I don't know about you, but I'm addicted to this game. Like, I'm just the type... I will play this game. I can't help it. I love World... I just want to play WoW pretty much all the time. This is not going to kill me. It was close, actually. You know what I mean? I've been playing this game for 21 years now. That's crazy. 21 years. Coming up, basically. Since Shadowlands? Shadowlands is a fairly long time. Although I am curious, what got you into keys during Shadowlands? The healer dispelled that very late. That's why we're almost dead here. How did you get into the game during Shadowlands? That's a rough time to get into the game. That's when I started again. Because when I moved to Thailand, Leif, I couldn't play WoW. So I had to... Yeah, I didn't know how to... I couldn't play WoW back when I first moved here because I didn't have a computer. Right. It's just kind of like, if my gameplay is slightly worse, I'm okay with that. If it's significantly worse, maybe not. The elemental ones. Do you like those? We're right here now. This is the perfect spot right here. Comment play literally said no one plays WoW. That's new. And I was like, yeah, exactly. So the Leif, it is true though. Like very few people play World of Warcraft that are new to the game. It's actually WoW. The problem with WoW is that the old blood is getting old. Like the people who have been playing WoW for a long time, they're getting old. Like actually old. That's not going to go off. Good, good, good. You know what I'm talking about? They have jobs and families and children, so they don't play as much anymore. And there's just not that many new players. I'm getting old. HK, what's old? What's old to you, by the way? Who are you calling old? Me. I'm getting old. I thought the other day my raid lead is pushing 40. Okay, that's old. I'm talking regular old. That's ancient. I'm talking like regular old. Yeah, I thought to myself the other day, I was like, oh, I should play WoW and stuff like this, though. And then I was like, or I could take a nap. I was like, nap. Hi, Nanami. I guess that's why Blizzard... Yeah, so I think... But that's good, right? Like, I think that it's so important that there are new players in WoW. Like, that's how they keep the game afloat. Remember, I don't mind it. When they make a cash shop mount or like a Brutosaur and they make a ton of money... I'm great with that because the more money World of Warcraft makes, the better game I get. Like, that's the truth of it. If WoW is not profitable, they'll stop improving it. And they are attempting to improve it. Like, we forget. We're so negative nowadays, man. We're so negative nowadays. Dude, we're so negative. Are you kidding me? The game is so much better than it used to be. I don't think anyone really understands or appreciates how bad the game used to be. Okay, you played in Shadowlands, Leif. How many alts did you play? How much gold did you have to spend on all your alts? Because I had a bunch of alts, and we had to buy 2 different legendary pieces that were running like 100k for the upgrade on the base item. How many alts or characters did you grind Korthia on for 2 sockets? How many characters did you do Torghast on every week? Because we had to do that, remember? Like you couldn't do it if you didn't have Torghast. You had to play Torghast. And on top of that, you had to raid and also do Mythic Plus. Like we forget how many pretty bad systems there have been in World of Warcraft. You know what I mean though? Right, like the gold cost in Shadowlands was incredible. Unbelievable expansion for gold sinks. It used to be World of War... Yeah, and so we complain about it now, but it's really not that bad. Like, it used to be so significantly worse. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to... We can't lose DPS on this pull. This pull is the scariest one for Bear, and I kind of need it to die on time. Uh-oh. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. He doesn't have Spell Reflect. I'm going to kick. I'm going to manage. I'm just going to have to be a little careful. A little careful here. No problem. We Rage of the Sleeper now. I'm going to Vortex, so Lunar Beam is down. I'm going to have to reset my stacks here, probably. I'm going to Roar, Vortex. I need to get out over here. 3, 2, 1. Reset my stacks. Perfect. And I'm back in now with Barkskin. Whoops. We let a bolt go off. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to have to... So Barkskin's up for a few more seconds. I in-cap this one. Maybe 2 or 3 alts. I'm an altaholic, so I had a lot of characters. And I'm telling you, the gold sync, that one was like really tough. Okay, I'm going to need maybe my team to help me reset the stacks potentially because this is still alive. 20 stacks is okay. I won't die. Watch the puddles. Cloak procs. We're good. We're good. Yep, all good. All good. 2 deaths to this pull, no problem. Like this amount of stacks is fine. Okay, perfect. Watch the frontal. That will be aiming here, and we're all good. Perfect. I'll pull the mini boss out. Is he totemic? Why is he No, he's not totemic. I was about to say. That would be crazy. Okay, we're pulling these 2. What's the reason you didn't want to play more alts? Out of curiosity, if I asked you, and I were to say, hey, why wouldn't you want to play more alts? Found your Flood 15. Congratulations, Teller. Flood 15 Resil is kind of a cool accomplishment, huh? Very good accomplishment there. Nice, nice. No time for alts. I'm running into that problem now. Man, like I said, I'm older. Like I have responsibilities and a life and things I want to do, and I actually don't hate the outside world as much as I had to, man. Like, it's weird. I used to despise going outside. I still kind of do, but also I'm intentionally choosing to do it now, which is really weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's strange, but I am intentionally choosing to go outside now. Life has changed. I'm just a little older and I have slightly different priorities. Also, I don't want to learn another DPS rotation. So that's my favorite. I love challenging myself and saying, hey, look, I'm really good at bear tank. How good would I be at a prot pally? Okay, I'm really good at prot pally now. How good would I be at a prot warrior? Okay, I'm good at bear, prot warrior, etc. How good would I be? Hold up 1 second. I'm actually going to take a big hit of damage here. No problem. How good would I be at a brewmaster? Okay, I'm good at brewmaster. How good would I be at a VDH? And then eventually you run through all 6 tanks and you're like, okay, how good would I be at healing? Usually I play healers. How good would I be at this? That's my favorite thing, personally speaking. Okay, I'm at pretty high stacks here, actually. They could kind of end me, so just paying attention. Come here with lust and cooldowns. Go over this way. We will chain these two. We actually do have lust and cooldown, so there's a world where I will consider... We have, like, every cooldown. I think I consider chaining them in immediately. I was going to chain this, but you know what? Because normally I'm not a fan of that. But you know what we're going to do? 100%. The DK will know how to grip that, right? The DK is going to grip that in. Maybe. Punk. Punk. Oh, punk. We have to grip that mob in. Gotta grip that. Gotta grip Farcaster in. I went to type, sorry. Alright. That's the only we need that grip if I pull that in there. I would play more alts if pugging keys to the DPS didn't feel so bad. I just play 4 of the tanks. DPS pugging is tough. You can't recover that if I took this res, there would be no way. What did our damage look like there? It's kind of okay. Our damage felt low. I guess we had the deaths on the pull. Got time for like one more. Play more alts. Yeah, DPSing is tough. Your mastery is too much for my builds. Is there a link I can look? My mastery on my bear? My mastery is pretty low on bear. On my bear, Effie? Which tanks are the least comp reliant? Bear. Warrior or bear. Warrior or bear. Both of those are good options. One of those. All right, let me lock in here. Oh, he didn't reset. Our timer was pretty good there. I was holding shift to type, and I went out of bear form. Otherwise, bear doesn't die on that pull. Let's type Alivigo caster comp. Yeah, but warrior's still so far ahead that it's almost okay. Yeah, but I think bear is like not healer dependent either. Like bear doesn't need healing. Like bear's super independent no matter what. Can do one real fast. Not this music. All right, let's change the vibe. Let's go. I'm gonna change the music. I want to play gaming music. Let's play this. Vortex is better than VDH. Oh, VDH change is still better, but how about this? Your library. Wait, hold on. No. I want to go to my homepage. Upload some pics of Drew to the Discord. Okay. Drew's very cute. She's just like an angry old cat. How about, what about either John Wick music or... Okay, wait, hold up. John Wick music or proper gaming music to time 17 Dawnbreaker for Brazil? This will be Brazil 17. What do you think? Proper gaming music? Like my favorite gaming music of all time? Or John Wick music? What do you think? Hold up. You got to decide for me. Poll. You guys answer this, right? Question. John Wick or my... Cool? You have 1 minute. Go. You say Wick, so this is Wick music playing right now. Because the Wick music, it certainly locks you in. You know, I'm gonna put louder. Just for the last little bit of stream. We got to see if I can get this Brazil key. We got to see if we can do it. I'm engaged. I'm ready. Except for the fact that I still need to farm out my last little bit of reputation for the Augment Rune, which I haven't done yet. I'm putting music up. What do you think? Okay, nobody's voting. I guess we'll just go John Wick music it is. John Wick music it is. My favorite gaming music otherwise is Diggy Diggy Hole. Windrose is my other favorite gaming music. That's good. Windrose is awesome. You know Windrose? They're the Italian dwarves. What's up, Alistair? Haven't seen you in forever, man. How's it going? Boom, 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 boom. We're playing some lock-in John Wick music. We're gonna go time to 17 Dawnbreaker. That's on me. Let it go. Alistair. Actually, Alistair, I have a question for you. Because you're a cosplay fan. So, there is a TGS, which is the Thailand game show. It's happening pretty soon. Yeah? It's a proper event. Like it's Thailand's, I think, biggest cosplay convention of the year. It's happening this weekend. And I was thinking about live streaming it. Like I was thinking about going and live streaming at the convention. Now, I have a bunch of old cosplay friends, so it's possible if I reach out to them that I would like get in backstage and we could meet people, but I also might just be streaming, so I might not do that. We'll see. You know what I mean? Bear's Ironfur. Warrior has better block than Ironfur. In terms of physical mitigation, Warrior's physical mitigation is actually better than Bear's. Tuller, as crazy as it sounds, Warrior takes less physical damage by far. You know what I mean, though? As long as they allow it, some venues don't allow according. I'm pretty sure you know what? It's a good point. It's a good point. I'll check it because you're right that I should just double check that. I want to make sure I don't do anything wrong. I don't like breaking the rules. So that's a potential. I could do that, though. You produce more self-heal than Warrior. You're a little bit more independent in terms of that, but if you play Warrior correctly, Warrior is borderline tankier than Bear right now. Except for a few situations like bleeds, or there's like a few moments where that's not true, but it kind of is. That's one of the problems with Warriors. It's like actually kind of immortal. And also it does more damage, and also has better group buff, etc. Did gaming music win the thing? All right, I'll change it right now. I can change it right now. Hold up. I have just enough time to go here. Boom. You guys are listening to Dwarven Rock. I didn't choose this. Stream chose it. Just saying. Just saying. I didn't choose this. Okay? This is you guys are now being exposed to some of my favorite music of all time. These guys are Italian dwarves. They actually are, they have full cosplay Italian dwarves. And they just stand there and sing Dwarven Rock. It's amazing. Like anime hot takes and questions, stop making some content. I don't know. Alistair, I want to do more in real life streams, actually. I want to be able to like just hang out with people outside more. I don't know if it's going to be good content, though. Like, I think if I was thinking about content, then it would be... If I was coming from a content point of view, I just wouldn't do that. I would just be on my PC. Like WoW players like watching WoW. WoW players are notorious for liking World of Warcraft. They don't really like watching other things, though. Make a separate channel, way too much work. I'm moving into a new house soon, Alistair. I'm starting out a lot of things going on in life. I'm busy. I took a few more clients. I'll probably still take a few more, actually, just to make up the difference. I had some money stuff come up recently, so I was just like, okay, no problem. I Play Bruin Pro Warrior. I miss Bear. Yeah, Bear's awesome. Epicurus. I like Bear, but understandable. Like, those tanks do more damage than Bear right now. Even if you play Bear pretty well. Dwarf and I'm tinking home. Tinky tinky home. Ba-boom, bum, ba-dum, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. This is Diggy Diggy Hole, by the way. Maybe because I suck at Warrior. When I play my Warrior right now, they feel about the same to me. Both tanks are relatively immortal. Look how much just past area, but the cosplay scene is just kind of lame. Not so. This is Thailand cosplay scene. I think is pretty cool. There are some great cosplayers here, and I used to work with them, so I kind of know them. I'd be curious though, like if I did that stream, Alistair, would you be interested in it at all? Like, is that something that people would actually want to watch? I don't know. Like, I've been thinking about this a little bit. It's like, okay, well, I wonder if at any point, you know, I would do these sort of in real life streams, and if people would enjoy them or not. My level Bear is immortal. I just wish we did a tad more damage. Yeah. It's not like we don't do damage, but yes. Tuller, the more I play higher keys, the more I disagree with that statement. Like, you know what I mean? Workout stream would benefit WoW players whether they like it or not. I did a workout stream a few days ago, Leif, and the thing is, you can't do workout streams on Twitch. I did one 2 days ago. I don't know if you saw that. I did. I went to my gym. Actually, I set up. It was early in the day, so no one was there. And I did a live workout stream. No one watches fitness on Twitch. It's like anti-algorithm. It's like so bad for a stream. It was unbelievable. I was like, oh man, okay. Whew. Calculate versus. So Tuller, do you know that Warrior gives versus 3%? Warrior gives 4.7 to melee. Warrior buff is 4.7%. So that argument also doesn't work, unfortunately. Actually, the group buff argument is Warrior is better than Bear. Happy for midnight changes. I'm happy with the Bear changes, although we haven't figured out what our Apex talents are going to be, so we don't really know yet how it'll play. We're still waiting for one thing to be announced. He missed it? Yeah, I think that, Leif, do you use TikTok at all? Oh, sorry, hold up, fuck, I'm not supposed to mention that. I always forget. Sorry. That's not real, yeah. They keeping hero talents? Yup. They're just adding more, actually. I'm not supposed to say that. But anyways, I did a workout stream. I did a live stream, but I think that if I ever do a gym stream again, it will just be on there. It will not be on Twitch, because I looked at it after and I did a little bit of research, and I was like, oh, if you type in health and fitness right now on Twitch, look how many total people in the entire world are watching it. It's like nothing. Like, no one watches fitness on Twitch except for Bajiro. But he is actually a WoW streamer who does fitness stuff. You know what I mean? It's crazy how little people... I didn't realize that quite. Bear with the brands. My damage... I don't feel... Okay. It's not that my damage is low. It's that I saw a warrior do 3 million single target using a safe build on Swamp Face. And it's like, okay, I don't care how min-maxed I get. I'm not doing 3 million single target. Not even... It's not going to happen. Like, I'm just simply not going to be able to do that. Like, 3 mil single target is insane. So it's overall damage. I can get kind of close to a warrior, but like 3 mil on Swamp Face is a lot. If it was like 2.5 and I did 2 mil, like that'd be fine. But it's not 2.5 versus 2 mil. Careful this one. You know what I mean, though? Headed to a poker game. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I got views when I streamed Ascension WoW. Wait, Ascension WoW. What's Ascension WoW again? Why does the healer wait for that? I'm actually curious what the tech is there, because he's done that a few times. Classes WoW? What is classes? Classless WoW. Classless WoW. What? How do you play? Wait, how do you play? Classless, wow. How do you play? All right, good timer. If Bear had an execute button, so that warrior I just mentioned, he hit execute twice on that fight because I checked the log after because I was curious. Yeah, I'm gonna come this way because last time we got hit by frontals and swirlies. Whoops, ping diff, my bad. I missed that kick. I like gathering it here because then my melee always know exactly where everything is. Hold up, I'm focused. This pull, this is the pull, you know. This is the pull for Bear. That Bear is so terrible at. It looks like it's going to live long enough that I might have to reset my stacks here. What I can do, I can actually bark here. I think I can just stay in here. I'm at 32. You have to be so hyper aware, man. As a Bear tank here, you have to be so hyper aware. Because I'm at 40, which means that right after this bark ends, I basically SI. Yep, right now. Okay, perfect. I managed to do that without resetting, so I can do more damage. Nice. Okay, taunt this. Not in a rush. Nice prio on the commander. Get these guys in. Wild charge back if I need to. Get this kick. Perfect. Okay, okay. Yeah, so by the way, no, he didn't cast execute. He wasn't playing an execute warrior build. He actually just did that much damage. He just thunder blasted and did 3 mil single target, and I was just like, okay. Like, I can't do 3 mil single target no matter what on Bear. So that's the part that feels a little off almost about playing Bear right now. Is you just can't make up that single target diff. But you're right, the damage is not low. Like, if you take a look at my damage... Actually, my damage is kind of low right now because of the first boss. Okay, so don't take a look at my damage this key. This is a 17 Dawnbreaker. All that needs to happen here is I need to not die. Like, the timer in this key is not a problem. The only thing Bear is going for is how easy and chill it is. I mean, it last year and it kind of just burned me out. Really, Chippy? I like how chill it is, but also I have stream and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I have a little bit of a different way to engage with the game because I have the ability to just stream. And so I'm talking to you, for example, right now. You know what I mean? And that helps me stay engaged. So I like specs that are chill. Like, I healed to 17 Arakara right before this on my Resto Shaman, and I was like, hey, this is all fine here. Because... Right? Like, I wasn't worried about healing that key. Hold up. These stacks here are a little... I'm just going to War Stomp. Okay, I'm looking at our cooldowns. We have everything once again. Maybe I should stream if you want to. I think streaming should be a choice that people make for fun, but our timer's so good. I think we can combine this. Please fucking tell me I didn't pull that. Oh, thank God. That was so close. Okay, let the healer get here. The timer in Dawn is simply not the concern. Cool, I'm fine. I'll get to Incarn. Perfect. We had a good grip there. I'm going to aim the first frontal toward this wall so nobody gets hit. I don't like pulling both Darkcasters in here, but watching the fact that we have both cooldowns and a Lust. Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect positioning. Just Vortex, Typhoon. I don't think people realize how much that second Darkcaster actually complicates it, because you won't get all these kicks. So I'm really not a fan of doing this, but I understand that for higher Dawnbreakers, it's probably the right thing to do. And you just make your healer suffer. Like, to be honest, it's just a make your healer suffer type pull. This is Barkskin, not SI. My first key of the season yesterday got Trial Fire by into an 8. That was your first key? Solid. Okay, nice drop, nice drop. We made it work. Good healing. It's weird because I love Resto Shaman. I think it's super chill, but I also can carry. I mean, I feel like that with Bear. There's so much I can do on Bear. You have Vortex Life. It's not like you don't have options. You still have a lot of things you can do on a Bear. You know? What's up, Jenny? trying to get my Resil 17 by doing this Dawnbreaker. Healer is doing an excellent job right now. And we just finished this mini-boss, so we're good. Healer is... He's got Spirit Link and Healing Tide. I feel like what we do here is we go to this mini-boss. Because we actually have cooldowns now. So I'm going to land and immediately SI. Because I'm going to lag for a second. Yep. Lag. Always SI before you land here. Because... At least with my ping issues, I always transform into bear form a little late. Yeah, no Shadow Stalkers needed in this pull. Nice and chill. Since reset this week? Yeah. 10s hopefully should feel pretty easy. Hopefully. Because we have the Turbo Boost initial part came out. It's not actually the Turbo Boost, to be fair. Okay. My eyes are starting to get a little tired here, so I really hope that we time this here, because I'm not going to have that much. I did see that, Alistair, and it's probably one of the main draws to Remix, but I don't think I'm going to play Remix. I'm just not a quester. I'm just not really a quester. I'd love to tell you I definitely am and stuff, but it's not my thing. On my back from gym, man. 3 months off is brutal. I'm so... Hey, good job for getting back, Steven. Honestly, Leif, what you said earlier, I kind of agree. And if anything, I would love to inspire some people to realize, like, you can be quite fit and healthy, but also play World of Warcraft. Like, you can be a degenerate gamer, but also be fit at the same time. That's absolutely something you can do. Yo, we're listening to Misty Mountains, the long version, but I kind of wanted Diggy Diggy Hole vibes. So let me just tab over to Spotify and go back to Diggy Diggy Hole. There you go. He was using considering God. Well, now you take Dream of Cenarius, and that's cool off healing. So Bear basically gets off healing back because you also take Wildfire in the new talent tree. Okay, big sec aggro. We go 3 packs here on the caster. Let me check the pat. Wait, pat. Wait for the pat. Okay, this is a tough pull for me. I'm going to have Incarn. Yeah, Diggy Diggy Hole is like one of my favorite gaming songs of all time. There's 3 Dark Casters, so we need to grip this in. But this is the adaptation so that you can fight the other thing during the other thing. And then you kind of just... We got a DK to grip this, right? I Vortex them now. I don't die because a lot of tank damage here. I Vortex them, Typhoon them back. Perfect. And now I've grouped everything. And now I can just be here and settle all the frontals... Moving toward this direction. Perfect. So everybody knows where they are now. I can die on this pull. Let me focus. This is a pull. I'm actually not used to doing this. I edited my route before today. Based on what I've seen other people do. I thought my Dawnbreaker... I think my Dawnbreaker route was still actually really good. But I think I could make it... I could make one thing about it much better. And it's It's dependent on this pull. Like, this is the pull that actually makes or breaks my Dawnbreaker route. I already hit Barkskin about 2 seconds too early. So I've already made a small mistake here. It could come back to bite me, because like I said, this pull gets scary really fast. You will just... I can insta-die here. And obviously, if I die, key's over. Because I'm a tank player, not one of those DPS players. Who can get away with that. Whew. Being fit, more people respect... No, I mean, so listen, what I can tell you about fitness is this, you know what I mean? Like, here's what I can tell you. Fitness is not aesthetic. Like, I think that people misunderstand fitness because the way what you see in the mirror is directly related to how you feel. Like, fitness should be used as an antidepressant. You should honestly just ask yourself, you're like, hey, am I depressed? Like, hey, do I feel bad about myself? I should probably work out. It really is just that simple. Like, it's just straight up 1-to-1. Great, you should work out. Like, you will feel better as long as you work out intelligently and not like an idiot. That's, like, really important, you know what I mean? Great pull, thank you. I think it's a great pull. Because you get a lot of percentage. And then what happens is we get the rest of the percentage that we need actually during the last boss fight. New tech that people figured out. And as far as I know, it hasn't been fixed yet. Been a hot second since I did Dawnbreaker. Just did I stop going to the gym? For me, I have a genetic joint condition where I have to go to the gym because if I stop working out, then my joints start losing their proprioception, and I just, like, I have to go to the gym because if I stop working out, then I start having joint dislocations, And then I feel like shit, obviously, because my shoulder's coming out of its socket. So for me, the gym is not like optional. Like I kind of have to go. Now, doing as much as I'm doing right now is optional. I'm channeling a lot of my anxiety. You guys know, like I'll talk her up a lot because she's awesome. And I'm very excited to be dating Kitty. But at the same time, I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm so terrified because like the last relationship I had did not end well. And so I'm just scared. And I'm really scared actually because it's very scary to think about trusting somebody again after you were hurt the last time. And I don't know if anybody can relate to this or if anybody's ever been wounded before, but it's fucking hard. Like I didn't actually think, by the way, I did not respect that in myself this year. And it's something I'm making sure I really think a lot about right now because I don't want to carry my wounds into a relationship and have that affect someone else. So I don't want to be weird like that. You know what I'm talking about? Lunar Beam's fine here. Good. Digging in Terraria. For me, this reminds me of Uldamon. Because I have so many memories of chain wiping to Uldamon Legacy of Tyr. To this song. Because this is my gaming music. The thing about having consistent gaming music is, like, for me, I just recall all the dungeon pulls I used to have to do. Like, first pull of Uldamon is what I think about specifically when I hear this song. I always play the song right at the start of the dungeon. And let autoplay. Are you also scared? No. Like I said, I would genuinely thank her mother openly and honestly. Now, granted, I met her dad for the first time the other day. And with respect, I almost messed that one up. Because her dad is not somebody that I would necessarily... But, like, I would just openly thank both of them. I was like, thank you guys for having coitus earlier in your life so that you produced this wonderful human being so that I could have coitus with her. Like, I say these things because it's true. Like, that's like a very fond way of me telling them that I like their daughter and I appreciate her daughter. But just because normal people don't talk like that, it sounds weird. But that's all you're saying. When you say, for example, hey, I really like your daughter, that's all you're saying. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Our timer is really good right now. We're fine. Timer is great. We just have to do this next pull. And then we do the pull while we're waiting for boss RP. On a lot of deeper from axes, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna wait a second, give the healer a little bit of time to settle in. This guy hurts if you've never done this though. Look back, I don't know why my wife stuck it out with me in the beginning. Yeah. I think that a good partner is willing to let you do the work, but also it's important that you don't let your own work negatively impact them. And that's something I want to make sure I do the work so that I take care of myself. You know what I mean? That's important to me. That's like a really genuinely important thing. Ooh, he didn't have spell reflect. I let that kick go because I thought he was going to reflect it. Okay, this pull gets kind of tough, man. This pull is not... You should not take this pull for granted. Just because you're here at this point of the dungeon. Like, you will die. Very fast. If you've never healed this before, you probably don't know how scary this is to heal. Okay, it's on me. Perfect. I'm just going to go in for this kick real fast. Yeah, Alistair, it's not easy to work through those things, but I do think it's very important that you do. Mana? Is he good, or can we chain this on boss for funnel? Does he need mana? Our timer's fine, so we have 8 minutes. He said ready. Okay, good. Yeah, we have 8 minutes, so... Like, we can't fail this right now. 8 minutes is crazy at this point. We're very far ahead. We just have to do that pull. And I hope I got the right percentage. I didn't miss anything, right? Like, that one pack we're going to do is exactly... It should be exactly 100%. Do I need to check? Oh, it better be right. We would probably still have time to go fight like a mob after, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. To fight that pack after. I hope I'm right. Yo, mechanics! Yo, guys. He's got 3 stacks. He used to AMS this next one. If he doesn't AMS this next one, he's dead. Because he's going to get triple stacked. AMS, 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 AMS. Right at the perfect time. Because those stacks might refresh right now. If they refresh, he's in trouble. Oh, he got lucky. Good. Oh, do they not? Does that not work like that anymore? It used to. They used to be the same debuff. Do they not? Oh, maybe it actually is better now. Starting at a cancel and doing nothing all day. I like how you call it soccer. I got in trouble the other day because I call it soccer. Okay, pack. Make sure we're doing the pack first. Cool. Where is it? It's over here. This one. Here. Come here. From here. It is soccer. This one. This is the weirdest thing, and I actually haven't done this. I just know that we do it now. I know this is what you do, but I haven't done this yet, and it's so weird to me that we're fighting this when the boss is flying. Like, this is tech that people figured out this season. That the boss AoE doesn't actually do enough damage to justify, like, kicking it. So, basically, the big dude is going to land, and we are going to fight this pack while the dude is flying. Because we can. Because actually, because he's going to start casting his AoE soon. You're going to see us taking a little bit of damage. Because you know you have to wait on that platform otherwise. So what you do now is you get the last bit of percentage during this RP, which is, like, definitely worth it. Like, 100%, this is, like, giga worth it. So he's going to cast his AoE now. And as long as we're full health when we get there, then we're at 100%. Plus, we get there to the end, and we're fine. So this is how much damage it does. You can see we're going to be able to fly there just fine. It does Mythic 0 damage, yep. I don't know if this actually existed in Season 1 and just no one knew. Because I remember it hurting a lot more in Season 1. But this is a giga route now, because now we go here. And then we fly over. Yep. This is, like, super, super worth it. I've actually never done that before, but as you get into higher Dawnbreakers, it is clearly the right thing to do. I don't think I kick this early. I actually think I wait for them to get here. Yeah, I'm going to wait for them. I wonder how long you actually let this go. Would you ever just sit here and actually do that, though? I mean, what did I miss? I was thanking your mother for giving birth to you. In a very respectable, gentlemanly-like way. And I didn't use the word coitus. Actually, I did. I only used it twice, though. Do 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 do. Yeah, but it was a good rap. Let's go get Resilient 17. Nice, let's do it. Resilient 17 is right here, basically. Calm down there, Sheldon. Sheldon's not the only one who says coitus. It was very respectful. I thanked your mom, and I thanked your dad, and I was being nice. Ayo, tomorrow, let's say, I'll curious though. See how many inches I lost? Yo, yeah, a jug shot, and, like, learn and people. If I, for example, I know it's not WoW, but if I just, tomorrow, if you were like, oh, like a Woo's on, and you came on, and I was just in a Thai mall, eating a sundae, like eating some ice cream or whatever, just chilling and hanging out, would you actually be interested in that? I'm trying to figure out if it's something that I should just, like, not do. I want to do it, so I'm going to do it anyways, basically. Yeah, I think I want to do more, like, in real life stuff, where I just kind of turn on stream and just, like, hey, and just, like, hang out with people. Like, and just, like, go outside, because I think it's good for me right now that I should be outside a little bit more. It's helpful for my anxiety, and it's kind of what... it's very rare for me to say that, actually, but I do think it's the right decision for me. But it just means, like, I might not even play WoW tomorrow. So, if I don't end up playing WoW tomorrow, it's like, okay, well, I don't want to not stream. So, it's a little weird. Whoop, I got you. I got you. Let me res you after. Let me res after. Okay, Zamus. Well, stream. Yeah, I know you're coming to Thailand. Excited? There's space for that on Twitch. Some of the bigger streamers are doing in real. Yeah, I think I would love to do more in real life. It's just learn. I think that what WoW players like watching WoW. Like it's for sure. For sure, there's no space for fitness. What Leif was saying earlier, fitness has no place on Twitch. But I think that, like, just, like, hangout streams will. Like, we just eat some ice cream together. Resil 17. Easy key, by the way. Chill key. The route is so good here. The route on this is so chill. Look at this. Like, giga chillin'. We, like, 2 minutes here. Yeah, easy. Nice. Very well done. Very well done. Ooh, beautiful key. Nice. Resilience 17. GG's. GG's. There it is. 3550. 3550 IO. Solid. Cool. Nice little accomplishment there. Nice. GG's. Surely streaming to some viewers is better than I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Steven, actually. Because I don't know. I'm not an expert. I've only been streaming for a little bit, like just over a year now, but I'm learning a little bit, and one of the things I've learned for sure is just the algorithm really matters. You know what I mean? Like the algorithm matters a lot. Tubis Casa Rus. Tubis Casa Rus. You have a good name. No, but it's just like the algorithm matters, and I think that if you accidentally, like if you mess with your average viewers too much, I think it affects your stream. So for example, if I was to do a stream and I was just like, oh, let's just hang out, I'll turn on stream for like 30 minutes and then 20 people come, like that's cool. But at the same time, it's possible the next stream I do where I'm actually sitting down playing WoW, it doesn't put me out, you know what I mean? 17 Priory right here. If less viewers, exactly. So the problem with that is exactly right, Steven. Where if I do a stream like that too often, I think it affects the next stream I do. And then I get reduced. Because it counts, it looks at your overall in a month. And I don't think it separates it by category. Now, I'm the sort of person, with respect, where I'm kind of like, the establishment. I'm going to do my own thing. Like this. So I kind of do that anyways, you know what I mean? Awesome playlist. You like this playlist? Oh, thank God. Because normally I play like chill background music, but I was kind of tired, so I needed some pump up music, Tubis. I needed some proper gaming music, and Windrose is right on that list. I like Windrose a lot. You know what I mean? Same. Thanks for the invite, Punk. Thank you, Tubis. I think the Italian dwarves singing Diggy Diggy Hole, there's not much that's better than that. 18 streets, definitely easy key, though. 18 streets, no problem. Y'all will get that easy. All right, so Resilsa, we're 3550 now. Ooh, that feels a little better. That feels a bit better. Only need one more key. We did 18 eco plus all these keys this week. Damn. We are just so many 17s already this week. And now I can go play Wrestle Druid with my keys. Alright, Tubis. If you want, Discord's here. Socials are there. I've been trying to post to social media. I'm not doing very good at it. You know what I mean? For WoW, I like Mana War as well. Solid. I think those are all... Hold up. In general, I kind of like chill music. Alright. I'm out for tonight. I'm tired. Let's see. Che is pushing for partner. Is he on right now? He is. Might do a partner unlock. We'll see. Easy. I think as far as I know, he is. As far as I know, he's pushing for partner. So we will just go send right over to him. Che's a pretty chill streamer. He doesn't do as high keys, but he's a chill guy. He's a nice guy. Doo-doo. See ya tomorrow. Be back then. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you, Tube. Sorry, I was just about to end stream. See you later, Tubis. I'll put at least one of the 17s on YouTube later. All right. Good night. My partner unlock. Cool. Send people over to Che, help him get his partner unlocked. There we go. And I am going to go chill, eat some food. Okay. Did I do a good job responding to all the YouTube? No. My bad. Also, did I start stream late today? Yes. It happens. But I had a nice day. I might do... We'll see how tomorrow goes. I got a lot of work, but no problemo. All right, see you guys.